Somebody say something?
Yeah.
Bonjour.
Okay, cool.
Bonsoir.
Last time I only had myself recorded. Uh, yes, you guys are heading back to the High Hall. Most of the streets are like, nobody on the streets because they're all in their houses. But you can see people's like faces peeking out of doors and from windows and whatnot. Maybe snipers, maybe civilians. You don't know.
When I see them poke out, Vera's gonna give them like a queenly wave.
Yeah, just a rotation. Like
Are
a
we like absolutely covered in gore of like all the things we just killed?
Yeah,
No.
I meant like a warrior
no. I don't think
queen
any of you
wave.
got in melee combat much. Well, I guess maybe towards the end.
I got hit twice. I got hit twice by a ballista.
I guess Thane
I've
is
literally got-
probably. Well, these things are an abstraction of your ability to avoid getting hit more than they are your ability to actually take wounds. So technically, you'd be completely unscathed up until you start actually going down, because it's just an abstraction. But you can decide however you want to look.
Yeah, but
you're probably covered in something. You got hit with how many ballistas?
Yeah, I got crit twice. Once from the front and once from the back.
Yeah.
Oh, get
You
wrecked.
took it in the back.
You've got like one of
I like
those
to think-
bruises on your chest that were like when people get shot by like beanbag rounds, where it's just like
I mean,
your
I like to
entire
think that
chest
he's
is like
like-
a purple welt.
I think he's just like 60% of of Vlad the Impaler victim. Like the stake is not all the way up, but it's most the way up his bumhole.
I mean, we also had a lot of melee combat before we went to the dock.
Yeah,
so I
but
think-
we will be covered in blood from like all the stuff we killed anyways, like the Therians we killed and whatnot, from their
I'm
blood,
sure you've
not
all taken
necessarily our.
showers before you get to the high hall.
I feel like it's more cinematic if we look just like everyone can see we clearly.
You can
were
cover
up in that.
yourselves in gore if you want to be.
I'm not
Really
going.
play up how hard we just went to fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So
well,
you're as you're walking by, you're just doing like slight rotations of the wrist.
No,
that's what
I'll
I was
disguise
saying.
self myself just to be covered in more gore.
That's what I was saying. I didn't mean the queen mum, like waving like an actual queen, like one who goes to war and comes back a badass. You know,
Yeah,
those
kinda
three queens who did that in history.
She
all three
drove
of them?
tanks, or not tanks. She drove trucks in the war. She went to war. She did. She fought. She didn't fight, but she was in. She fought more than your relatives did in World War II, probably.
Hey,
Yeah,
now.
she was
Untrue
driving an
in my-
ambulance,
my
I think.
Fucking, you guys are all in the land of the Nazis right now. You don't got any room to talk about World War II.
What are you talking about? I'm American. Get your ass in
Yeah, but
there.
you
Straight,
live. You
dude.
live with the Nazis. You went over there. It's like we took some of the rocket scientists and we gave them some of those like, English PhDs or whatever your PhD is in.
I appreciate the underlying sentiment. The fuzziness on the details offends my sensibilities greatly, though. English PhD, you take that back.
Ingerland.
But yeah, so you guys, the High Hall is like just full of soldiers of like all sorts of uniforms. You see Flaming Fist uniforms, you see Baldur's Gate, you see a few from Waterdeep, you see Silvery Moon Elves, Ziz. And it takes a couple minutes for you to make your way through the crowd to the Lord's Alliance chamber, which has been mostly emptied out now.
Mhm.
There's some blood stained on the floor, but all the bodies are gone. I didn't hear you say anything about Plato or Homer.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. So, you see the some of the members of the Lord's Alliance standing about, chit-chatting.
Is fifth column bitch in there?
Yeah, she's up on the ledge there.
Oh,
You can
nice.
hear, you can
Yeah.
hear as you guys come in. You can hear Severard in his French accent that I'm not even going to try to do. He's saying,
Ooh la la.
"We are marching the whole way. Will take too long. We should requisition all of the boats in the harbor, load our troops on,
good.
and sail
good,
them
you're
up the
getting there.
Kionta to Erebor, where they can march the rest of the way to Erebel on foot."
That's good.
I understood some of that.
Alright.
Can I cast Thaumaturgy as we enter
Yeah.
and just like basically as we enter, have like have the lights kind of flicker and my voice
spooky.
boom, and you know, in like my best, like basically the voice of like the arena announcer from Oblivion. Ladies
Why not
and
just say
gentlemen,
an announcer?
but
That's not like
the
a
announcer.
distinctive announcer. That's just like,
Yeah, it is.
I don't think so. I don't remember him.
That's what's his fucking name? Wes something.
So
Wait,
he's
because
so
of the
distinctive that you
sun?
don't remember his name.
Wes Johnson.
It's like Greg Kinnear. Greg Kinnear is very distinctive, but I always forget his name.
You just remembered
Okay,
his name.
none of you guys played Oblivion. You don't remember the
I
played
the
Oblivion,
arena
I
announcer
remember.
was very distinct.
Oh yeah, I know exactly.
Very
what
very
you're
distinct.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
In his voice, because I'm an actor.
Have you ever heard it
I-
before? I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, you have. Okay.
yeah. In as a gladiator in fucking
In the
Calimport.
Imperial City
of Calimport.
of California.
You're using a big cool voice. What are you saying in said voice? Jeez.
I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the council, and then what city was that bitch from? Fifth column bitch from again?
Yartar.
Including the esteemed representative from Yartar, and I say it in a very pointed tone, just hating on her. You're saviors of the docks, and I'm gonna announce all of us by name with all of our esteemed titles, that go on for like a minute each. So
They're continuing to talk while you're
cetera,
doing
et
this. Lord Braun is saying that Erebor has 1,000 men that can meet up with whoever's troops Severard was talking about. So there's not really much reaction. They look over at you, and you get like a wave from Severard. He like waves you over.
Nice.
Do.
I expected more for literally fighting off an entire like
They're
dock
busy.
invasion.
Yeah, I'm also very displeased with this. Like, I want to shoot my crossbow potentially at someone, but I'm not sure how
Keep
I
it
can
down
get
for
away
now.
with.
I can handle it.
I'd
That's
say
the way to-
Keep it down for now.
Lady Dragonbreast is saying that in the meantime she can have her harpers figure out what the Thayans are up to.
Who's Dragon Breast again? Which one?
This one.
This is the cool chick, right? That one, yeah.
Yes. Who you know to be basically like the head harper for the harpers that Varys and Thane are a member of.
Yeah, I want to go talk to her at some point.
She's like the lead of all of the Western harpers.
Nice.
Ooh. So
And
where is
Where's
Shakira?
Huh?
Where is Shakira?
She's like not even the leader of the Baldur's Gate ones. This lady is canonically the head of all of the harpers, like established. Jaheira's just like some person who sometimes works in Baldur's Gate.
You said her name was Dragonbreast?
Lady Cirilla Dragonbreast, yeah.
Dragon titties.
Let's go.
Are they like scaly or what? What's your situation?
Excellent! I'd like for the Nightstone delegation to be sent to look into the Thayan outpost near Cormyr.
Okay.
That seems like a reasonable place to start. They can use Arendelle
can
as
use
their
it.
base of operations. That's the.
We can kick
that's-
their asses for
that's
sure.
the marshal. He's got the
And who
flaming
will
fist
be
uniform on.
coming with us to aid us in our fight?
So once you get over to the table, Severard says, welcomes you back, and he asks how it went.
Well, Vera is going to repeat. Well, if we're going to check these outposts, who's going to aid us in this?
So you can see that they've got like a big ol', well, two maps that have been placed on the table to form like one contiguous map. It's like two halves of Faerun, and there's like red lines drawn all over the map. And Severard is gesturing at the map, and he says that it'll take several months for all of their troops to arrive, and in the meantime, you could use. See, these are their battle plans that they've drawn up for. You can see on the table. He says that you could use the Cormyrian cities as a base of operations in the meantime, if you were to arrive before the rest of the army, which would be ideal. He stresses.
The what cities? Which ones?
So, the Cormyr.
Oh, there we go.
So you
I knew
can
they were
s-
down for.
So you can see that they've got like Neverwinter, all the way down to Waterdeep, and then from Daggerford to Waterdeep, and they've got times and distances drawn and all that. Looks like they plan to go all the way up the river. And this is the city of Erebel that they were talking about using as a base.
Uh-huh.
Based for what?
Operations.
Yeah, thanks.
Uh,
Thanks.
So we have several thousand troops preparing to move. We were just speaking about requisitioning the boats in the harbor so we could immediately load our forces.
I have a question.
Right.
It's not you. How much do I know about this Arabel city?
Give me a history.
Oh, +4. 15.
Yeah, you've definitely heard of it. It is one of the more prominent cities in Cormyr. It might be the third biggest. It's got about 30,000 people there. It's a fortress city. It's got
Nice.
big walls surrounding it. And yeah, it's basically the northernmost city in Cormyr.
All right.
So, Vera's going to interject again. Move the troops to Erebel. To what end?
To strike at the Saiyans in the Anarachs. He says,
In the
our
Anarachs.
spies have
Are we
identified
playing
several
the game?
locations. That was Russian right there. Sorry.
Давай.
The Thayans are in Thay. Why
Yeah.
are we going to the Anarachs to find outposts?
The
You
Thayan
said-
activity has been spotted in the Anarachs. They are encroaching. I can't do French. They're encroaching on Cormyr and the borders of the Lord's Alliance. They've got several outposts that we've identified.
I'm going to shoot daggers at the fifth column lady and say that some of the people in this room insisted that we were not at war with Thay. But I think that should be clear that that's not the case. Why are we attacking outposts when the place that sent troops into this very room is not in your sights? We should be burning Thay to the ground and salting its earth.
Fade delenda est.
Exactly. Thay delenda est. And Vera's going to.
So he
give
pulls out
Arno
a much larger map from underneath the two maps.
Ooh.
But before he pulls out the map, Vera's going to give Harmon a very uncharacteristic, super awesome high five.
And then I will respond with, I will accept the high
We'll
five.
get it on the wraparound too, like a top and bottom wraparound high five.
Yeah.
So
we are in alignment. Now we're gonna go killing again.
Yeah, nice.
So he pulls out this map from underneath it, which you see to be a map of the entire continent of Faerun.
Ooh, there's heavy meat.
You're
Nice.
saying, like, from underneath the table, he just whips it
It's
out.
it's underneath the other two maps.
Okay.
They've
He's
just got
gonna
like
hang
a
on
whole
these
bunch
other
of maps that they've got on this table right now, but the top two are those two maps placed together to be a contiguous kind of battle map.
But you understand what I'm saying, right? Like he's got two maps, and he
Yeah,
just
he whips it out. Yeah.
whips it out from underneath them.
So he says, do you know where Thay is in Faerun?
I mean,
Can I roll a history check?
Yes. But he's mostly directing this at Kilo.
I do not know.
Yeah, you don't know where the fuck you're like. That might just be like a neighborhood in Waterdeep.
I know the Sword Coast. That's all I know.
Vera will respond. Does it matter where it's located? They've sent forces into your very homes.
Indeed.
And kill
But
those
allow me
nobles.
to show you something. We are here. And he taps Baldur's Gate on the map. Thay is all the way across Faerun. I can't do French consistently.
Ooh la la.
Even if we were to attack Thay instead of your bases in the Anarachs, we would still need to march to Cormyr and use it as a base to sail across the Sea of Fallen Stars to Thay if we wanted to reach there at any reasonable time.
What
At
do we
any
know about
reasonable
all
cost.
these other not to interrupt you, but what do we know about all these other kingdoms that are around Thay, along this sea of fallen stars? Obviously,
like
the whole
which one?
west
Like
area
well,
is
so for example, you know about Sembia before. That's the
the one that they attacked, the Lord's
well,
Alliance.
that's the
took
one
out.
that the city of Tholantir, the Netheril people that were, resurrected or that came back in their flying castle. They subjugated
Yeah.
Sembia and forced them to fight. Anyway, next up north is the Elven kingdom of
Based
Cormanthir,
Cormanthir.
which you know that their capital Myth Dranor and most of their nation was kind of destroyed when the flying city crashed onto Myth Dranor and they wiped out both of them, killing 100,000 people. And after
Yes.
that, Cormanthir has kind of collapsed, and a lot of that is sort of not.
Wildlands.
Yes, sort of, yeah. Sort of adjudicated by Cormyr, sort of not. Daleland is just like a loosely confederated group of like local councilors and village heads that meet together, but that's also ostensibly under Cormyrian domain.
It's kind of Cormyrian vassal / border.
Yeah, it's all
marches.
that sort of it's all that sort of thing. But yeah, so and then Eltergard is obviously that's in the Lord's Alliance.
Mhm.
So
And I have another question.
Yes.
Are any of these allied things like Thesk or the Great Day like allied with Thay, or they just like hoping to
Yeah.
survive?
yeah, I want to know too.
Isn't Rashomon where Minsk is from?
Yes.
Yes, that's also
And also
where
Devola and
Rashomon is also where the Lord Protector and
Devola.
many of his Devola,
the
Tajni,
Inquisitor.
Tajni, the Inquisitor, they're all from Rashomon, which is a magitocracy. Rashomon is not
possible
allied
that
with
that's
Thay,
all
but they're not
coincidence?
necessarily enemies with them. They're both magitocratic, so there's a sort of like begrudging respect there. Thesk
Eh.
is it is an oligopoly or oligarchy rather. They kind of small, but they are neutral with Thay. They're known for being involved heavily in like shipping stuff on the Sea of Fallen Stars.
Mhm.
They
No, I
are
guess-
cautiously neutral. They have a lot of their population is orcs as well.
Do we know if we could send any sort of correspondence to any of the leaders of these other Thay bordering? Like here's kind of where my head's at, and let me just, we can bounce off this if we want. Obviously, most of the Lord's Alliance now is in a state of war with Thay. They just attacked Baldur's Gate, right?
Correct. And they killed all these nobles.
Now-
Allegedly.
They attacked almost all members of the Lord's Alliance personally as well. Like they just tried to kill all the heads of the
That
cities.
was all of the heads right there. So not even
And
almost.
killed quite a few of them.
They what?
So my point is,
They killed
two
quite a
things.
few of these lords.
They didn't kill any of them.
Oh, really?
They killed correspondents, but they didn't kill any of the top dogs.
Yeah.
So my question is two things. One, are there any very powerful wizards affiliated with the Lord's Alliance that I assume the Lord's Alliance, delegates are going to reach out to if we're going to be doing this? And
Terran Hornblade
Because-
is a member of the Lord's Alliance. He's at the meeting and he is the High Mage of Silvermoon and the head of Silvermoon.
well, is he part of any sort of mage alliance or mage order or?
Give me a history.
Uh-oh. Is everybody kind of rolling with me on this? Everybody kind of see what 18.
Nice.
He has been a member of the Harpers publicly for at least 300 years. And that has been that's basically been his thing, is harping.
So he's boys with us then. All right, cool.
He was
My
the one
point-
who wanted to attack Thay. That he's
Yeah.
the one who started. I mean, he
I didn't. Yeah, but I didn't realize he was a harper also. Like
okay,
that other
yeah.
lady.
By all accounts, based off of what the clerk was saying, he had like put this up last year even to go do something about them, and they ended up not doing anything about it there.
So my
Yeah.
point was kind of just, if we go to Thay, they have some very high level necromancer type motherfuckers.
Yeah, they
You
will
know,
have Legion.
get some of our powerful mage friends to kind of handle that.
No,
But
get clerics.
Yeah, that's sort of like we need high level spell. Like if we're leading a whole expedition, like if we can ally with some of these other people who are tired of Thay's shit and lead a whole grand expedition, not just into the Anoroks, but after that, like an invasion of Thay, I feel like is the end game on this thing.
Well, like here's the thing. So I don't understand the point of this thing in the Anoroks. It's like this is rando outposts. Like maybe they have some value, but also can't they just then like teleport out once they're like, oh, let's cut our losses kind of thing? It
Some
seems to
maybe,
me,
not all of them, probably.
yeah,
hopefully, but-
maybe, but it seems to me like this sort of thing where it's like if they can teleport into our house whenever they want, then the only sensible thing to do is to burn down their
yes,
house with them
about
in it.
that.
Yeah.
About that. Amico, the Grand Duke says, they found Mage Dorian, fucking the scribe
Yes.
in his chambers, in his cabinet, dead. That's why our spells didn't work. Normally, the High Hall is protected against teleporting, as are most of the
For
major
Bidance.
locations.
Well, that's good to know. Is the
No, he's dead.
High Hall in Neverwinter also protected, and in Daggerford, and in Waterdeep, and in Erebor, and everywhere else? Because I can tell you for sure that Nightstone is not so protected.
Well, you didn't have any trouble dealing with the Thanes in the past, there, did you?
Yeah, but
I mean,
we didn't.
he's-
But also, our people don't have us right now.
He
At
says
any point,
the Severard agrees that that's a valid point, but that's why we need to figure out what they're doing and why they're doing it so close to us. They are excavating, it seems, he says, and he lowers his voice a little bit. Netherese ruins.
They're looking for another Mithara, like in the Shadowfield, perhaps.
The Severard nods and he says, "That is what we're afraid of." Now, as you know, the Mythalars were what powered a city like Thultanathar, which is, you know,
Yeah, we.
it's almost infinite potential from raw magical power. We cannot let Thay have access to even one of those, let alone they're excavating 3 sites right now. The Thayan, the Netherese cities collapsed all over the Anoroks. There could be dozens of Mythalar there. Mythaliums.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Mythalamies.
same shit they're using to like fuck Neverwinter, right?
It is, yeah. It's the same
Mythalar.
thing. And that wasn't even like an intact one. That was one that they had like restored with a lattice of, Shadow War. So just imagine what like a fully functioning one could do.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, I have nothing against going to the Anoroks or whatever they're called, but we need to go to Thay's front door and fuck them up there. It's not enough to just destroy their outposts there.
A frontal attack on the Thaymount would be lunacy, Severard says, and you see Bennick nodding his head enthusiastically. They have millions of living citizens, let alone the numbers of undead that they've been raising for the past centuries. They could have tens of thousands, if not more, undead soldiers just waiting for an army.
And what is stopping them from overrunning Cormia then, if they have so many millions?
yeah,
We don't
yeah,
know.
we don't know. Or what's to stop them from just
Or is there
opening
command
portals and
lava?
pouring through into any of our homes?
I think that if we knew Zaztam's plans, then we would be just as crazy as him.
I say we have to take out their fucking. I think we take out their shit, the Anoroks, and then that prevents them from overrunning us, and eventually we could deal with the issue as a whole.
Zaz
Hey,
has
hey,
had, and he refers to him by his first name here. He says Zaz has had 400 years to prepare for an attack on Thay. I would be reticent to lead an invasion.
You people seem to know so much about Thay and to be thinking so much about invasion. But what?
Well,
I
we
asked,
did
what
have
are
a
their,
war with them 100 years ago.
What are their buildings made out of?
Well, for example, the Thay Mount is a several hundred foot tall tower at the top of a 17,000 foot tall mountain in the center of Thay, where Zaz Tam and his Zolkirs reside and rule necromantically. Without destroying the Thay Mount, there is no way to permanently destroy Zaz Tam or his Zolkirs.
Okay.
And if you're thinking about burning it down, I don't think it's flammable.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about. Yeah.
And the Amico chuckles at that. He finds that amusing.
Do they not eat though? Do they not drink? Do they not have needs?
The undead?
Yeah. Well, I mean, is everyone in Thay undead? You said they have.
Well, they have something like 4 to 5 million living people there, which is
Okay.
like absurdly. That's huge. It's
Yeah,
one of the
but
most populous countries in the entirety of Faerun.
Yeah. Are these people okay with living under a totalitarian dictatorship that is, evil?
By and large, no, but
No.
they don't have.
So you think
much
that there's 3 to
choice.
4 million rebels potentially,
Perhaps
perhaps?
if they were courageous enough, but Thay and Zaz Tam have had 400 years to oppress these people.
Sounds like 400 years of a grievance to me.
What are you suggesting?
I say we fuck every single civilian in Thay. Every single one of them.
Well,
So, suggestion. I mean, I'm going to assume that assassination is off the table here. I mean, it's probably not something that we can achieve, making it to the top of the.
No,
Of
we
the
cannot
Thay
kill
Mountain.
Zastam. We can't forget that.
Okay, all right. But what
If
about
you have a
because-
way, I'd like to hear it, but it doesn't seem
No,
to
I'm
be
just,
I mean, if you have a way to kill a demigod, then go ahead.
So there's no like node within the organizational structure that we could try to assassinate that would at least
Zaz
cause some
Tam is
chaos.
the node. He is he is.
What about the Zolkirs?
I mean, you've killed 2 of them. Well, sort
Okay.
of, but they come back. That's the problem, right? Is when you're dealing with like a lich, that it doesn't matter how many times you kill them unless you kill the phylactery, which by all accounts would be in the Thay Mount under Zaz Tam's control.
yeah, we need to burn down the mountain.
He probably has all of his Zolkir's phylacteries.
Question. Could we potentially convince? So, what was the name of the dragon that we just?
Anrak Karak,
Anrak Harak.
the devourer of worlds.
Devourer of worlds.
Do you think Anrak Harak could be persuaded to?
Who? Severard says, but Frenchly.
I mean, Anrak Harak, Devourer of Worlds.
Is he a wizard or a sorcerer of some sort? An archmage of significant power?
He's a green dragon.
Either friend.
Ancient.
Severard looks like he doesn't know if you're serious or not.
Vera will say, "We are serious."
You're
He
allied with the green dragon?
well, I
Not by
mean,
choice.
It's
he
just
helped
a
us.
favor for a favor.
More like an
We-
enemy of an enemy that potentially could become an enemy at some point because he views
was
this as property.
helpful. He was helpful to us and our town, and we felt that it would be bad form to spurn his friendship.
More like
Fadine
perceived
Amico
slavery.
finds this absolutely hilarious, and he bursts out into giggles and he says, "Let it never be said that Nightstone is not friendly."
Indeed.
You think that he would be willing to assist us in our quest?
For a
Yeah.
price.
If there is a horde he can claim in Thay, for sure.
I think if we tell him that he can have the Thay Mount as a dwelling and all the riches therein, and possibly also dominion over the liches and their riches, that
It's gonna be
I
lit
think
rich.
it's possible. I mean, I think what he really lives for is, mild entertainments, and I imagine that, having dominion over Lich Kings would be fun for him.
He's clearly evil, but he's less of an overt threat than.
You would replace
that
one
Dan.
tyrant with another. It
Varys
reminds me
going
of
to say-
Robespierre.
Varys
What's
going to say-
Robespierre?
they're
Maximilian
gonna say
Robespierre.
that,
The head of the
dragon
revolution.
doesn't
No, he
seem-
doesn't.
the dragon doesn't seem evil. The dragon's like a force of nature. A hurricane's not evil. It's just there. That's how the dragon seems to be, at least.
Did he not have slaves? They are known to have slaves.
I
Doesn't
mean,
he have slaves already?
they were prisoners. We didn't see what their crimes were, but there were prisoners. But doesn't everyone have
Everyone
prisoners?
is guilty of something, eh?
I mean, this lady thought that they was our friends, and I'll shoot a barbed glance at fifth column.
And I'm gonna like be behind her. Like,
I
and kinda
understand
just
that you are
mirror her.
frustrated with Water Baroness Ruthiel, but I would urge you not to take it personally.
Yeah.
She is
So
looking after the best interests of our alliance, and I believe that you are misrepresenting her statements.
I'm gonna look around, like really pointedly, at the big smears of blood. I guess they got the corpses out already, right? But there's still big puddles of blood everywhere.
I mean, yeah, there's like sawdust or whatever, on the blood,
Yeah, I'll look around at the lingering gore, and I'll say, "Best interests of the Lord's Alliance." Noted.
In her voice, in her exact voice, I'm gonna start verbatim saying the bullshit she was saying about how Thay was not antagonistic.
No.
Like her exact lines in her
the
voice.
Red Wizards of Thay have a bit of friends and allies.
Nice.
So
She.
We should see if we can get her to leave the room ashamed of herself.
Can I insight?
think that
can I-
all that she said was, and I quote, "Is it true that you murdered the Thane ambassador to Waterdeep and his wife, perhaps causing the subsequent Thane attack on Neverwinter?" That's not an unreasonable question to ask, because you did murder the Thane ambassador and his wife.
I'm just saying, I don't know what the rules are to Kara's campaign, but they're for getting the Baroness to leave off.
Sorry, your
cutting out.
mic. You said, what are the rules in a Cars campaign for what?
I said I don't know what the rules are, but I assume it's an achievement for getting the Water Baroness.
Getting her to what?
An achievement for getting the Water Baroness to leave off.
Oh, okay, yeah. For her to if you it's an achievement if you can get her to admit fault. Although you've had I guess she was a bit rude to Harmonil.
We
Admittedly.
did
Yeah.
kill the Thane ambassador, but this was also
And
after
his wife!
After Thay had allied itself with a hostile takeover and taken part in a hostile takeover of one of the members of the Lord Alliance.
He also attacked us.
They shot first.
They did shoot first.
They attacked you after you assassinated the ambassador.
Yeah, so when it made no
No,
difference
the
anyway.
ambassador attacked us first because we were going after the Lord Protector.
Oh well, yeah, but you burst in and you attacked the Lord Protector, and then he's like,
We could do this all day. The end of the story is that they're evil and we're not. Okay.
I mean,
I don't know if I can
Piece
say
of
we're
shit.
not evil.
they are pieces of shit. So I don't see why we shouldn't go after them.
I mean, we're chaotic neutral at worst. We're
I
not
mean, it's
evil.
neutral. So we go to the Anarachs, we kick their asses, and what we do next? What's the follow-up after we kick their asses in the Anarachs?
well, I don't believe that you're going there to kick their asses. Severard says it's to find out exactly what they're doing. I assume naturally that kicking their ass would probably follow that, but that would
Yeah.
depend on what they're doing there. If they're building orphanages, which admittedly is unlikely,
Yeah,
you probably wouldn't want to
Yeah,
attack an
they-
orphanage. Well,
they're setting up the Thean Committee of the Red Cross or something.
I mean,
What if they're building orphanages, but they're making the kids orphans first?
an
That's a good way to
auto
put it.
orphanage.
Alrighty. And
So-
I want to ask the Duchess Morwen. That she's there, right? Up on the.
She's up top.
But can she hear me?
I mean, if you yelled, but you could walk around and not be a
Yeah,
jackass.
I want to ask her like if she has any news from
Are you
Rowan,
going to yell if she has news
I'm
from
not-
what?
who was sent there to
Rowan.
investigate shit. Rowan. I
Not
eat a
Rohan.
Rasta.
No, not Rohan. Don't say Rohan.
The riders of Rohan.
Any
Arise,
news from the
arise,
Rohirrim?
Sophia's then.
I thought
Yeah.
you were doing a Lord of the Rings reference. That's because of the way you
Rohan,
pronounce it.
badass.
I mean, we could remind her that Nightstone called for aid, and ask her if Rowan will answer.
Yeah. Good one.
Yeah.
But okay, so are you going to shout up at her rudely, or are you going to walk around?
I'm going to walk around.
Okay.
That,
what
that
were you
is
saying?
so out of character.
What were you saying, Thane, before he interrupted you?
Oh no, I want to ask Lady Dragonbreath some questions, but
That is like an
Haruno can-
absurd path to get there. Like, look at this. He's got technically he'd have to like go out these doors, go all the way around, go through here, go up.
Weird
then-
map.
I'm gonna be honest. That's appropriate though. That's how you have security in a place like that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Especially
I
because,
just-
like, in the bottom left area, the fact that there are turns there. Turns are important. They make it so you can't gather speed.
Yeah, it's pretty fortified, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Unless,
yes, you
you
go
know,
up
of
there,
course, the
and,
people
and
have
Steve, you wanted
teleporting
to
poles.
ask Big Booby Cirilla what?
what she expects the role of the Harpers to be in the coming operations.
Okay, so, well, she says
whether
that
we
they
might
would
need-
ideally
whether
that
we might-
you would take up
Yeah.
the typical role of a Harper. You would seek to maintain the balance between good and evil, defend the innocent, stop evil in its tracks. You know,
Well,
the
but she
usual
mentioned
thing.
sending
Specifically,
kind of like
it would be nice if you could find out exactly what is happening and relay that back to us here so that we know what to be prepared for when our armies arrive. And if you find yourself able to deal with them without the help of our armies, you are more than welcome to do so if it doesn't put you in any unnecessary risk. Towards that end, and she reaches into like her handbag and she pulls out a pair of sending stones, and she slides one
nice.
across the table to you. She says, "This will allow you to contact me wherever I am." I assume that you know what one of these are. Rainier probably gave you one.
Yep.
Thane's pulling some digits.
Yeah, she like touches the
I'm
back of
going
your
to-
hand when she gives it to you for like for a second longer than normal. No.
Can I roll
I need
history
a
to
bit of-
find out if she's single?
Tiny little bit
Yes.
of blood flows
I think-
into Thane's penis.
I think
13.
Thane should check real quick, like that, like call her on it to make sure it works. You know, like when you playfully use check, you call the person right after you get the number, just to be like, "Oh, it works, good."
No,
I rolled
she,
a 13.
she has this is so funny. The Wikipedia literally says Cerelia has never, at least publicly, taken a husband or even a lover. Don't know why that's included in there.
Publicly.
I'm going to telepathically tell
Oh, it's because
Thane
the
she's
source
single.
the source is Ed Greenwood, so of course it is.
Challenge accepted.
God,
Great.
somebody asked him on Discord the other day, like, about like drow mating habits, and he gave them like a paragraph and a half,
What the fuck?
which is just so funny to me. Like,
Ed Green.
Ed
One of
Greenwood
the
is the guy that
Forgotten
made the
Realms.
Forgotten Realms.
He's like 80.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's 80, and he's from like the 60s, like super pro sex era. So like canonically,
Dude, he's
every-
only 64.
he looks ancient. Anyway, he's like he's very open-minded. So he's like he said that like the default sexuality in the Forgotten Realms is bisexual. So everybody's just constantly banging. Like his self-insert character Elminster spent like a few decades as a woman just so he could know what it's like to get fucked as a woman, and then he turned himself back into a man. It's just it's some insanely horny self-insert shit. And he's like, you know, Elminster's banging like literally the goddess of magic and stuff. It's a trip.
Like Gale?
Yo,
yeah, yeah.
and Gale double teamed her, dude.
I mean, yeah, that is yeah. I assume that's where they got the idea for that because that's a thing Elminster did. Anyway,
She's kind of a whore.
Yeah, so I'm gonna thank her for the sending stone. Tell her I'll hit her up, and I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna tell her about the depot that so the Harper Depot that we encountered in Waterdeep, and ask her if there are any such resources in Cormyr or its environs that we might make use of.
Well, obviously, she says, I heard that you found our base here in Baldur's Gate.
Yes.
Wait, did we?
You did,
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, the empty one that we found.
Oh yeah. Okay.
She said
Who
that
told her that?
she says she's got her ways.
Oh, I bet you do.
She says that Burdusk, as always, is completely at the disposal of the Harpers. But yes, they do have an outpost in Suzail.
Okay, where?
Suzail, it is the capital of Cormyr.
Okay, cool.
Unfortunately, our teleporter network doesn't extend that far.
Okay. All right. Well, I will thank her for the information. Give her a quick nod.
It's not too
And,
late for your friends to join the Harpers.
I'll say that I'll let them speak for themselves. I know that Lady Vera was particularly averse to joining the organization, but I will let them speak for themselves should they wish to join.
When she says that, can I give a doofy little wave? Hey!
Hey. I mean, you're in the Harpers, aren't you?
Yeah, like, oh, your friends could join the Harpers, and I'm just like, join the Harpers? I already am. Hey!
Well, I think she said the other friends, so you were included in the already a Harper category, I think.
I just want to let Thane know that I'm not like averse to it. It just feels very like, it feels very like Middle Ages Christian to me. It's just like, oh, I'm just gonna stamp on my own personal aims because the world won't let me have them anyway. It just feels very simpy.
Well,
Man.
I'm going to approach Thane and put a hand on his shoulders, wrap my arm around his shoulder and be like, my lady, to the check, and be like, Thane personally slew a dozen Thanes on that ship himself. He's the strongest warrior I know.
We're very glad that he's in the Harpers.
You're like, oh, I bet you do. Stop it, Varys.
Oh, I bet you do. That's what I'm gonna say. I bet you do.
Quit embarrassing me, Varys.
Can I try to read into if this is just like comical to her, or if like kind of read her expression as we're being jackasses?
You can give me an insight.
16.
She thinks that you're being a bit inappropriate.
Me or Thane?
Nice.
Well, you obviously. Thane's not doing anything. Thane's like being respectable, and you're just like, Thane, tell her she's got nice titties.
No, I'm like hype. I'm trying to hype man Thane.
Yeah.
The reason they call him Thane is because he kills so many.
Because he's good with numbers.
Your characterization situation is awesome.
I'm going to blush slightly, thank Lady Cirilla for her time and bid her farewell, saying that he hopes to see her again in the battles to come.
Well, I'm sure we'll run into each other again.
Excellent.
He might be short, but not in all ways.
Severard says to the other lords that if there's nothing else for them to discuss, then they should probably all get started on the plan.
Nothing else to discuss, then fuck off.
And
what does the Harper lady think about potentially opening a Harper brewery?
What?
You fucking
A
got
Harper brewery?
I don't know. She doesn't know what a Harper brewery is.
So brewery run by Harpers.
Is she a teetotaler?
I'm not. Well, it'd be like if you said like a Jewish brewery, right? It's like, what does Judaism and brewing have to do with anything, right?
Does that make total sense? A Jewish brewery is a brewery run by Jews. Duh.
A brewery in support of the Harper.
What is a Jew? Like, is
Yeah, it's a type of were-rat.
Okay. We need to try not to get Cars YouTube channel canceled. Like,
Nobody's watching these.
Not yet.
Yeah, she says that if you wanted to open up a brewery and use it as a base for Harper's, then you're welcome to do that. A lot of Harper's do stuff like that when they retire. They'll open a store and the basement will be one of they'll let it be used as a secret base or something.
I thought you were going to say a lot of Harpers have alcoholism.
But if you plan on staffing your brewery with Harper's, that's probably not something that they would We've got more important
Harper's
things to do than sell ale to travelers.
Wow.
No
Well,
offense.
hoity-toity there, huh?
She sees that Thane has been hurt by these remarks, and she says, "I'm sorry, no offense."
Thane's not hurt. Thane's a little just slightly
Hurt.
not hurt. It's not. So the point is, it's not a brewery for Harper's. It's there's some Harper involvement, but it's just a little side gig. That's it. Doesn't have to be run by Harper's.
Well, like I said, if you want to open a brewery and let Harper's use it as a secret base, that's absolutely something that our membership has done in the past, and we encourage. It's always good to have outposts all over the place.
Some
You
point
gotta understand, it's basically like the CIA isn't going to have a pub, but the CIA will use a pub as a front
Yes.
for interrogating people.
Yes. The CIA isn't. Yeah. The CIA is not there's not the agent isn't the bartender.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
agent.
only the bartender would be in something. But the servers, the manager might be the agent, right? But the busboy's not the CIA. You got a jacked 40-year-old
The critical
busboy,
thing is,
ex-Navy SEAL.
Also, the critical thing is if the bartender is an agent, he's only a bartender insofar as it promotes his agentness.
Yes.
He's not just a guy tended bar.
Right.
He's a CIA agent who is gathering information by tending bar.
Right. Yeah.
I think that's the point, is that she is a spook. And spook's gonna spook.
Spooky spook.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that was her
Cool,
thing.
cool.
She'd go around doing concerts.
That is
But,
that is
spying.
what you joined, Thane. You and Varys joined the CIA to topple democracies abroad. Do you feel happy about yourself?
I don't think we're toppling democracies. I have not seen one democracy so far that we have toppled.
If anything, we
I mean-
restored a democracy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not aristocracy in
how
Waterdeep.
long did we spend in these places gathering information, doing fact-finding missions before we killed their heads of state?
2 weeks.
We haven't killed. What heads of state have we killed recently?
the Lord
I
Protector.
guess you weren't there for the first couple, but
The Lord,
just
the Lord
saying.
Protector. Got
we were given
Got
information. We acted on that information. It may have been good information. It might have just been what the powers that be wanted to tell us. We may well have been just spooks killing
I don't
democratic
feel like
heads
you
of
can
state.
say spook anymore.
Really, why not?
No, I feel like that's
it's a slur
Isn't
Yeah,
it a
it's a
slur
language.
for agents though?
for black people.
No, I think
I've
it's-
never heard it mean agents.
Well, they use it for
I
that,
think
but
it's,
it's also a slur for black people.
It's not my fault.
Okay, I'm just
using
letting
it
you
for
know.
agents.
Dude, I feel like that's just a reach.
That's such a reach.
I think it's a.
It's not a reach. It's literally if you look up spook, one of the primary definitions is a racial slur referring to black
Yeah,
people.
but that's
I thought it was
that's
for,
like the racist taking words from us.
Yeah.
Don't even take
that is
words.
another
Vietnamese.
primary definition is, secret agent, which is how I'm using it.
Okay.
Yeah, you better say okay.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna give
That's a
Grant.
Frisian word.
What does the Duchess have to say about Rowan?
Oh, right. Yeah, Harmonal's here. Fuck.
Yeah.
So,
After her not talking so long, Harmon was just standing there saying, "Speak up, speak up."
well, she's mid conversation with with Orvan and Neverember, and they are
When
talking.
has that ever stopped Harmonal from talking?
Right. They're discussing the coordination of their 3 militaries to meet up and to sail down to Baldur's Gate to meet up with the rest.
Mhm.
And after a lull, they turn to look at you expectantly.
Greetings, my lady.
She
I-
she nods at you.
I heard you had sent Rowan on a mission to the Anaroks. And I
Rowan.
wanted to ask Rowan, exactly, yes. And I want to ask if you have had any news regarding this mission and any information that could aid us.
Well, yes, she's one of the agents that I believe she found the southernmost base. I'd have to check, but yes, she found the southern one. The Water Baroness's agents found the one up north,
Hmm.
and I believe it was the Cormyreans who found the one in the center.
Oh, nice. So, does she have any details that she could provide on the southern outpost that she found?
Does she have what?
Details on that southern outpost that
Well,
she can
it's
provide.
they're doing an excavation there.
Okay.
We don't know much more beyond that. She wasn't able to get too close. They who knows what kind of magical alarms they have.
Yeah, understandable. That's understandable.
But she should be in Arabelle right now.
Uh,
I
alright,
assume
yeah.
you'll probably run into her when you get there.
Most probably, yes. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. And thank you.
And then I'll just leave and go all the way. Wait, how high is this? The stand from the. How high
I
is
think it's
that?
probably like 10 feet down to there, and then like another 10 feet maybe.
So like 6 meters. Okay, I'm going to go the other way around.
Coward.
Mm,
Yeah, but how many kills all these guys dies from fall damage?
The Open Lord and Lord Never Ever give you like a respectful nod as you leave.
And I will do it likewise as well.
But you do 2 nods, and now you look like a bobblehead and a fool. They call him Bobblehead Harmonil.
mm.
Yeah, so everybody, the people down here are starting to pack up
Right.
and leave.
Disappearing. Oh my god.
I know.
It was all an illusion. They cast major illusion.
Mm. So there's still like the dude who's like the commander of this op, right?
Say that again?
Who the dude with the tape is like the commander of the op, right?
Yes, Severard.
Yeah.
Black Pike.
So I'm gonna ask Severard what the situation is then. Like how many men do we have to take with us for this expeditionary endeavor?
Well, Waterdeep will be raising a force of between 500 and 1,000. Neverwinter is going to be doing the same. Daggerford will be sending about a quarter of its militia, which should be 100 people.
Any war clerics from
Not from Daggerford.
Tempus? I mean, they have this order of Tempus. What are they going to do if they're not going to go to war?
Not in Daggerford.
There is in a Temple of Tempus in Daggerford.
A temple of what? Yeah, but what do you think goes on at a temple? Do you think? What do you think that's not what happened? That's not how temples work.
No, but like
Even if it's a temple of a war god, he's still a priest. He's not gonna leave his temple and just go fight a war somewhere.
We were hitting each other with swords outside of the courtyard.
I think he's mistaken monks for Shaolin monks.
That wasn't in Daggerford though.
It was in Daggerford, for sure.
Hold on.
Check the recaps and the wiki.
I'm not gonna check the recap. I'm just gonna check the
Check the tapes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not getting any.
Cool. Now Euros has to spend all day tomorrow rewatching the tapes.
Yep.
Yeah, and I will find it. I will find that segment and I will send it to you, Aka.
Anyway, I mean, I do remember the pad. I don't know if it was Daggerford or not. I feel like it was.
It was Daggerford. I will find that. And
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah. So all of these forts.
But he continues, despite being interrupted by Harmonil. He says that Baldur's Gate is going to send 1,500 Flaming Fist, and Erebor has raised 1,000. Well, is raising 1,000 levies that will meet up with them.
Okay. And these are all to be used in the Anorax then.
Well, they'll be attacking any permanent locations, yes, after they've been fully identified.
Okay, and we're scouting them then.
Yes. And if you find it within your ability to take care of them, then by all means. But we don't know how, we don't know the situation. And in the future, if we do decide to escalate it, we'll have Allied forces in Suzail.
Escalated? Bear will say very incredulously, they came into your own house and tried to kill you all. There's no real escalation past that.
I think landing a few thousand troops outside the Thaymount would be an escalation still. But yes.
Really?
I mean,
No. That's fair turnabout. You need to relearn your terms, son.
I'm French.
You were at war. You were at war now. With they.
Do we know exactly how many of the heads of state from Lord's Alliance died in the attack?
Fortunately, none of them.
Dead
Severin
man.
says, but the Downser got knocked out, but he's recovering fine.
And how many civilians or upper
Well,
nobles were
Most
killed in
of the
this
audience
war?
died. There was a few of the I don't want to say important, but important members of the audience. He says died, including the High Observer from El Terrell, which Lord Braun was happy about, and the head librarian of Candlekeep.
Aw.
Sorry, I know, sad, and obviously the Lord
Yep.
of Succumber. And
Wasn't
so
Succumber
far we've
on,
heard
like-
about a few hundred civilians having died within the city,
Yeah,
but
this,
much less than it could have been due to how quickly you reacted. They attacked us simultaneously at several locations.
Yeah, and maybe in respect to our long history of dealing with these mofo's and our competence in being able to handle them, you'll take under advisement when we tell you that this ends at Thaymount, or it doesn't end at all. You can call it an escalation if you will, but those are the facts of the matter.
I'll bow to your wisdom, he says.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you
We need to
propose
start a
we
water
attack the
Davian
Thaymount?
project. Huh?
How do you propose we attack the Thaymount?
I mean,
And we get some boats, right?
And then we burn them. And we send them to the Thayan port, and then we take the boats, fill them with explosives, set them on fire, and yeet them into the Thayan port. Done.
It would take an immense expedition, logistics, alliances with the nearby kingdoms surrounding Thay. And
Yeah.
basically just a worldwide Faerunian effort to say, fuck these guys, we're sick of them.
yes.
And maybe a dragon or two.
It's a worthy effort.
It's totally worth the effort.
Zaz Tam has, wreaked a lot of evil across Faerun in his time. We'd be doing everybody a favor if we wiped him
Yeah.
out.
I mean, I also don't think that this is something that needs to be done overnight. Like, if there are 3 to 4 million people there oppressed in a tyrannical state, and they've people here have said like, oh well, they've been broke, their wills are broken, they're just like they've succumbed to this. Like, that's nothing that a few effective provocateurs couldn't really turn about. And then if we land with caches of arms, we arm the populace.
You have a good bit of experience with provocateur.
You're damn right.
I believe
Yeah.
we've shown ourselves to be very effective liberators of peoples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can start by going to Gallumport and doing some Civil War type stuff. We depose the leaders of Gallumport first. We say that any slaves who join the fight are free men.
You would attack Kalimshan?
I mean, I'm just spitballing.
Let's go to the Anaroks first and foremost.
Fine.
We got to at least see what they're doing.
I think that attacking Kalimshan should still be on the table. Let me just.
Yeah.
I mean, they did again. We found quite compelling evidence that they were, involved with the Thayans and the Luskans.
Yeah. And in our
the
experience,
entire. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I was gonna say, in our experience, the slaves freed are ferocious warriors and can really come in handy in a pinch when you're fighting tyrannical overlords.
I wouldn't be
This guy.
opposed to supporting you in that endeavor once we've ensured Cormier's safety.
I'm gonna ask him to shake on it.
He said he'd be opposed.
He said he wouldn't be.
Oh, wouldn't be. I did not hear the negation. That's good. That's good. You clarified.
Yeah. All right, he'll shake your hand.
Okay. Well, let's do it. Because how many slaves are there in Calimport? Would you say?
Ooh, that's a good question.
A lot.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Yeah, I don't know. Probably a lot. I mean, there's like 6 million people in Kalimshan.
Yeah.
Maybe like
So
half a
probably
million,
a
a
couple
quarter of a
million,
million of them
at
are
least.
slaves. Maybe
You
more
think
than
only
that.
a quarter? If it's a slave-based society and there's 6 million people, then I'd say 4 million are slaves. Probably.
Slave-based. It's they just have a lot of slavery. Well, I don't know. It might be.
It can be checked, but I would guess it's more than half. And if we, say you're all free, but if any of you want to like come join us and fight oppression and get a paying wage to do so, I could see us getting 200,000 recruits through that pretty easily.
Like I said, once we've ensured Cormier's safety, I would be happy to support a position like this for the Lord's Alliance, definitely.
Okay.
And Amico says that he he's not sure he's on board, but they have Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate have made a pledge to deal with slavery wherever it's found. So
Yeah. Well, and also, I think it's worth stating that if the other members of Lord's Alliance think that we can't take the fight to Thay itself, which I don't agree with, but if they think that that's the case, then we can knock over every domino that surrounds Thay and influence and make clear to the rest of Faerun that
Kalimshan is down here.
Yeah, but we know that Kalimshan is working with Thay. Luskan was working with Thay. We can knock over these different places and rid the world of their particular brands of filth, and also show the rest of Faerun, that you can help us and we can all knock out these tyrannical forces together, or you can stand aside.
Well, with or without the Lord's Alliance, Severard says, you'd probably have no trouble convincing Neverember to attack Luskan. He does not like those people.
Nice.
Good.
Those people. I know Neverember thought that way.
Well, there's been a historic rivalry between Neverwinter and Luskan, and he tends to consider himself the personification of Neverwinter, and he takes these things very personally.
A little bit of cult of personality.
I will tell him that I was raised in Luskan, and it is a terrible place, and the people that run it must be brought to justice.
You don't look like a Luskanite.
Everyone.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when your mother's kidnapped by some drow, and then on her way to Neverwinter, and gets sent there instead, and gets continuously abused by a drow slaver, and then you get shipped off to Kalimshan to be a gladiator for about 9 years.
Dude, you got a lot of very broad hatred. Vera just hates one guy.
Yeah.
And Havril is more concentrated as well.
I hate drow. My character hates drow.
You hate 2 nations and an entire race.
Rookie numbers, gotta pump this up.
I mean, it is very good though that all the people I hate happen to be the exact people that are our enemies, so it works out.
All the evil people, yeah.
Funny how that works out.
Yeah.
All right, Vera, I'll throw you in chains and make you be somebody's house N-word for 12 years, and then see if you like it.
Are you really 12 years a slave?
He's not black, he's
Yes,
OJ.
yes. I was 12 years a slave in Kalimport.
Inappropriate.
I don't think you play the violin or whatever that well.
The viol.
You'll.
Mhm.
All right. Is there anything else to discuss with
Oh,
the?
yeah. Y'all got some to discuss?
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so either.
All right.
We're
Well,
chilling.
they Severard will reiterate that it should take them about a month to get to Arabelle. So, you know, it would be nice if you investigated before then, but you
Mhm.
have plenty of time before you need to leave. If there's anything that you need to finish before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how much time would it take us to reach the Anarox from here?
Well, if you wanted to go to specifically like the southernmost place, depend on how
Yeah,
you,
the southernmost place.
it depends on how you want to go, right? Like you could sail, you know, up through there, or you could like take like this upper. I don't know if you can see my mouse or not.
I can see it.
Go up this trail here or something.
Yes.
I don't know which one of those would be shorter. Let me see. Do.
So what day is it currently?
It is the 20th of Nighthall.
Ooh, in 5 days we get Grid's piglets.
Yeah, we do it. But the thing is, it's way up in Tribor, which is kind of far away. So
Yes, but hold on. Let me 1 second. Let me see something. Where is Tribor is right next to Yartar, and Yartar has a teleportation portal that's connected to Waterdeep. I mean, now
But still,
Waterdeep
we
is
have to go all
kind
the
of far
way-
away still.
yeah, we'd have to go all the way up there and
There is a yeah.
also, I mean, we've got beef with Yartar, so there's no reason to necessarily.
Do you have beef with them, or you just not like the one lady?
I think we don't like the one lady. She sucks.
Yeah.
I'll kill her. I'm gonna kill her in her sleep later.
Yeah.
Gee.
Jeez.
Deal.
I mean, I'm okay. So the thing is, you know, I think we can let them. We don't have to be there for the birth of the piglets.
That.
We don't have to be, but it's encouraged.
bad dad.
Bad dad indeed.
Yeah, well,
I
Red-
mean, is that the kind of father figure that you want Grin to be?
Okay, so
He should be holding that sow's paw, or not paw, hoof, the whole
okay, so
way
let's
through.
see. So it'll take
it's a hoofed animal.
that's 16 days, and then 26 days. So it's
I
like
don't know. It
you know,
seems like there's some
so it's like a
pretty-
month and 10 days before the Waterdavians and everybody gets to Arabelle, right? It'd take you 28 days to walk overland on this upland route here. And
Wouldn't it
it
make
would
more sense
take,
to take a boat to Scornable?
if you took a boat and then walked the rest of the way, that's 26 days to get to Arabelle, and then another 2 days to
No,
march
but why
up
would we
there.
go to Arabelle? We could take a boat to Scornable and then walk to Cliffbar and then over to Eris, right? Isn't that faster?
Let's find
It's
out.
pretty straight. We go over the far hills.
Over
Right.
the hills and far away.
Doesn't that make sense? Maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
Let's see.
If we go boat to Scornable, and then from Scornable, go take the shortest route to Stormhorns or Eris or whatever, and then from Eris go up.
The map's fighting me.
March.
Hold on.
I just want to know as well that Cormyr has some hilarious place names, like Hilp and
Oh yeah, Hilt.
Welloon, Mercember. It sounds like a bunch of like.
I
British
can't
battle
not
cries.
read Elversult as Everslut. So
For sluts. I mean, a lot of them they just sound like places that Great Britain fought France, but being recalled by a drunk Englishman who can't remember the names very well.
Oi, Cabon Ingerland. Score some
Yeah,
goals.
Okay, believe it or not,
if
if you do take the Scornable overland route, it's also 26 days.
okay,
So
okay.
It-
So we have like 4 or 5 days to leave before they.
Well, it'll take them 40 days to get there.
Oh, okay.
So
We have like 2 weeks or something like that about.
yeah, you got like 2 weeks, and then you probably want to have a day or two to be able to scout things out and relay what's happening to the
Oui.
to your.
So the Fort Morning Lord there, is that the Githyanki fresh from the game?
Where?
Fort Morning Lord.
I don't think so.
No,
No.
it's. I see Beregost. Like they just took Belegost and changed one name from Lord of the Rings. They were like, yes, good name.
I was just saying it was a clear reference to Lathander. So,
Yeah.
I might write a letter to Tobman, the stable master in Tribor, and let him know that we are going to be waylaid, and it might be a little bit later before we get there, but we will come.
Yeah, you could do that. Writing letter
So
to
there is one thing I want to do as well.
Tribor. Yeah.
Uh,
The grant.
I want to go and search that Thayan ship, like cast knowledge investigation on myself, and have Iris cast guidance on me so that we can search the Thayan ship for spoils of war.
If it was what?
Search the Thayan ship for spoils of war.
Ah. Yeah. So yeah, you can go down to the harbor to the ship.
Yeah. Also,
So it's getting
Can-
dark by now. It's
Yeah.
about 6 p.m.
Um,
And
can Geg cast guidance on me
huh?
I will cast guidance on him to help him.
with investigation?
Searches.
Okay.
So let's
Yeah.
see.
So
When it, should I roll?
yeah. Let me get a roll.
10.
The place is crawling with Baldur's Gate, well, Flaming Fist, because that's who's in charge around here. They're not gonna let you on at first, but then they notice who you are and they're like, oh, okay. And
Yes.
they want to take selfies with you and whatnot, whatever the Faerunian equivalent of a selfie is.
Like, they
Everybody's
probably want
they're all
autographs or
very
something.
excited to meet you and whatnot. And
Okay, so
they're like, oh yeah, you can break the
so
rules
I
and
will
whatnot.
sign some autographs and everything.
Yep, you sign some autographs. You draw some sketches, of you and a guy together.
Awesome.
Nice.
Offer some
Instead of a
Wait,
selfie,
that's-
it's just like, hey, will you draw a picture of us together?
Yeah.
Will you sit for a portrait with me? Is that crazy to ask right now? Is that crazy
Also,
to ask?
Does one of these NPCs look like this adoring fan from Oblivion?
No. No. But only for copyright reasons.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you get onto the Thayan boat, and I mean it's barely seaworthy, right? Like this looks like something they like dredged out of
Those fuckers.
yeah, it like out of like a shoal, it's like run ashore somewhere, and they're like, well, let's patch it up, and yeah, it's not good. There's nothing really on here. There's no provisions. There's no, I mean, think about what was on here, right?
No, it's
Yeah. So everything there's not even any furniture in the captain's quarters, right?
I mean, the thing is, like, I think that this was intended as a one-way trip. They were.
It was a one-way trip, and then they're not really making a voyage if you think about it, right?
Yeah,
they're
that's
like-
what I mean,
they were teleported.
Yes, there's like a portal here and a portal there, and you sail through the portal, and you've gone 10 feet.
yeah.
You don't need much for that. So yeah, there's no furniture anywhere. It's basically they've taken this thing and they've sent it, not expecting to get it back.
Yeah. That's bastard.
It does have some like incongruously pristine ballista that are being uninstalled by the Flaming Fist right now.
Hmm.
And
How
the
big
the
are
guy's
they?
like, we could slip you one of these if you want.
I'm going to tell him that he's
That I
going
do
to put.
that I do want.
I want 4 of them on our boat.
Send them to Nightstone.
Yeah. I want 4 of them mounted on our boat.
Give me
And we can
give me a persuasion.
Okay. I will explain to him that none of these would be here if it weren't for us. That neither would he or his friends.
Maybe don't be a dick about it.
No, I'm not. I'm not thinking. I'm just let him know.
I
how
saved your
things
life!
are.
I mean, you do have a pretty high intimidation. modifier, right?
Okay. Well, I got 13 plus 12, so I got 25.
I don't think you can roll below 10, right?
Yeah, I think I got 25 because I get plus 10 if it's like. Or no,
I think
or
it no,
get 10.
it is 10,
It is 10. Okay,
and
so I
you
got
add
22
12,
then.
so you have a 22. Yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks about it for a minute, and he's like, honestly, I guess we don't really need these ballista anyway. Which of the ships is yours?
Right. So you don't need any of them. Then we'll put all of them on my boat.
Well,
Right.
the boss knows that there's a ballista on here. I've got to bring some ballista.
The thing
you know?
is, if
Okay,
if we
okay.
have 4, like we're not able to count them.
which one's your boat?
I'll point them out to where our boat is.
Yeah,
Beyond.
I don't think the big ones will fit on there, but we could definitely get those 4 ones on there.
Very good.
Let's see.
But
Let me make
the
a note
thing
of that.
is,
4
Nice.
bellies.
That's fucking loot right there.
we probably don't have enough men to man them all at the same time. But okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, like, it's
Well, you
we
can
got
load
4
them
bullets.
and then shoot it, and then it's just unloaded, right?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
that, and also then
It
we
will
can
look cool.
but then we can also use like 2 on each side because if we
Yeah.
like that way if the people go on the other side then we can fire from the other side too.
And it's also a rule of cool. So okay.
Yeah, and
Um,
eventually we
Always
can
believe in
take them
rule of
back to eventually we can take them back to Nightstone, and like put them there. It's also cool.
There's 2 already up on the walls. It'd be nice to have. It's even you can mount them up on like the towers at the gatehouse or something like that.
And I
Yeah.
kind of like to try to put one on top of the carriage.
You could probably do that. You gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the. You have a carriage guy. I can't remember which city that was in. I'd have to look through the notes.
Yeah.
You got all the sketch work done for the giant's shield and whatnot.
Oh,
and you're gonna come back. You're gonna come back and you're gonna be like, listen, whole new idea. Whole new idea.
What if we use the shield to make a little turret shield? They have like a
Oh yeah,
enclosed
there you go.
turret.
That could work. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. Like a HMG emplacement.
Exactly.
I think I have a. Let me see. Does this have? Is this in? Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me take a screenshot of this. Look at this. I have a carriage. It's like a 4-level carriage. I've got. And it's in like the 3rd level, there's like a ballista out the back window. Look what I put in general. That'd be pretty cool.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah. There's like 3 levels in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just have to find the time to go back and get that mounted. But the flaming fist are the guy is relaying your request to the other ones, and then they're going and relaying the request to the workers, who are then you see them loading it onto onto horse-drawn carts, and those are going over to your boat, and they've started to install those.
Awesome. Is there some point at which we can upgrade the ballista to Mark 19s?
Yeah, and then get a Tsar Bomba on top as well. Yeah.
Like,
You just want like a double barrel one. What's that Korean thing with the rockets?
Was it like the thing that's in Civ?
Well,
No, that's
the
a-
thing that's in real life. Yes.
Well, also in Civ, like the
But yes.
Flacha thing. The
Yeah.
Flacha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was something that Euros wanted to do here too, I think. Oh no, this is what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Is there any more shopping that you guys want to do?
Street shopping?
Do you guys need
mean,
anything?
We still owe like 5,000 to the.
You do owe 5,000. Do you want to go get those scrolls?
I don't think that's necessary at all right now, though. I think. Do we have to get them right away? Is there a time frame on getting them?
He didn't give you a time frame, but you also don't really know how the store works.
I
think
mean,
we should
we
go
have time.
inquire.
We could go back to Nightstone, get the cash, and get the scrolls. I
No,
guess.
I think we should go inquire with the guy because we already paid him $5,000, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you
not
just
a-
have you have to pay another $5,000.
Yeah, but that's my point. It's like we already paid him $5,000, and on the off chance that we die, I don't want to pay him another $5,000 yet.
The off chance we die.
Well, he's just. I believe that what he's getting at is that like why spend that other $5,000 until you're literally about to use the scroll?
Yeah. Like or at least very least until like it's in our foreseeable future. But these are scrolls for like a future quest that we're not remotely ready for yet. So like, as long as the guy won't pocket the cash, we're like, sorry, you didn't come back in time. But as long as like there's like a standing agreement, and we let him know we've been tasked with saving your fucking city that we just already saved.
It wouldn't
Can
be.
you
I
hold
don't
on
think
to
it would
this?
be unreasonable to assume he'd probably sit on them for a while.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I
It's,
think we should tell him to
it's-
sit on them.
This is it's Sorcerer's Sundries. It's a well-known shop. They kind of they
Yeah.
cater to the richer, eccentric adventurer class
Yeah.
of
'Cause,
person.
like that. I'm not saying I'm banking on this, but just supposing that all the Finderwellies die while we're out there.
Do you go to pawn
be-
shops a lot, Kilo?
Yeah, I don't want to be sitting on a bunch of scrolls that are purely for a Finderwelly cause when the Finderwellies might all be dead later. Like, unless
It's like you
we know
sell your
they're all
gold. It's
alive.
like I'm gonna sell these gold rings to the pawn shop, and then when the price of gold goes up, I'm gonna buy them back, and I'm gonna sell them to the goldsmith.
Yeah.
So didn't he tell us that it was going to take a week to get the scrolls?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, but that was on like when you got here on like the 1st or something like,
Oh,
or
yeah.
the 5th or something like that. And then because I made you skip 2 weeks.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
fapped it out for a while then.
So
That's
I mean,
true.
so they are ready
So why would we not just go get them? I mean,
because you don't have
We don't have
$5,000.
$5,000.
We don't have 5K on top of us.
Yeah.
what are we, poor or something?
Well, we're not, but we don't have that cash on us because we're smart and wealthy, and smart, wealthy people don't keep their cash in their pockets.
Right now we have a bar of gold, which is what 250, and we got 225 gold from the finest clothes we sold from the pirate ship.
Yeah. So this is the Finderwelly cause. Vera's going to ask Harminal if it's okay if we tell the guy we got shit to do. If he will hold them, that's great. If he won't, we want our money back.
You wanted also the Scroll of Resurrection as well for Bandag, so
That's
so
true.
for you.
All right, I guess. Ooh. Well, we're not planning on going back to Nightstone though, are we? Before this quest, because that'd be like 20 days, right, for a round trip.
Let's see real quick how long that it is. I mean, it is pretty
Yeah.
kind of.
Nightstone
I
is
think
pretty
we should ask the guy to sit on it because also we might be able to finagle a little deal.
It is.
out
Yeah,
of,
it's a 20-day round trip. Yeah.
Yeah, let's ask the guy to sit on it because who knows? Like, if we do all this stuff and it's successful, maybe like on our way back, we go like, "Hey, Severard, we have a $5,000 that we need to pay for scrolls. You're taking care of that, right?"
Well, he does technically. Severard does technically already owe you money
Yeah.
for the.
I think we should ask
for
the scroll
bribe.
guy if he can sit on them because we
Okay.
can't use any of the scrolls right now anyway, and then
Yeah.
they're just burning a hole in our pockets.
Yeah, just Severard does owe you money.
Nice.
Everyone
Can I estimate how much he owes us?
He promised you, what was it, like 1,000 or 3,000, like, Cormyrean dragons or something like that.
Green dragons, red dragons.
Purple dragons if it's Cormyr.
Dragoons, whatever they're called, I don't know.
Yeah, he said it's 3,000 Cormyrean tri-crowns. He said
And how
Which
much
are
is that
like-
worth in GP?
30,000.
Nice.
That's a shit ton of money. We can buy a few more plane shifts if we were like that.
That's very cool. Yeah.
And more resurrection scrolls.
Yeah, but also when he's like offering us that level of money, we can, if we're all successful here on the way back, we could be like, hey, in addition to that money, would you mind covering this bill we have? We don't want to deal with it, and just leave it at that. And it's like a drop in the bucket at that point. He might as well,
Yeah.
just to show good faith.
Cormyr
Yeah, so,
is
okay.
pretty wealthy.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I say we go tell a scroll guy we'll be back in 2 months. Hold him until then. If you don't, we'll know where you live.
Spooky.
He's
I mean, you don't know where he lives, but I get the idea.
I mean,
I know where you
at
work.
this point, he should know that we can find out. We
Yeah.
are scary.
Yeah. Okay.
That
So
that
you.
feels like you should have to roll intimidation for that.
I'm gonna intimidate him. This is a basic transaction. I'm just gonna let him know that it's in his best interest to hold on to these.
I
It's
think
not
that's-
intimidating. It's
The
just
definition of-
it's just a conversation. Just a conversation.
we're just talking to him. Just talking to him.
We're just talking it out.
Don't mind these loaded crossbows. I always have loaded crossbows. It's just who I am.
it's safer to keep them loaded because if if you pull it out, you're gonna need to use it, and you don't want to have to load it.
It's
when
true. It's true.
So-
That's exactly it. Yeah.
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 Plus, it's got like a weighted trigger, like a Glock.
Yeah.
It's got that second smaller trigger that you have to fully depress first, and then it's got the thumb safety at the back. You guys don't shoot guns. You don't know what I'm talking about. So you get to.
I've shot a gun
very
before.
modern
Oh,
safety situation.
Oh, have you, Greg?
Yeah.
I'll give you honest. I shoot guns, but I've never shot a gun with that many safeties.
Well, the Glock, they don't usually have both, right? But they like a 1911 has that thumb safety where you have to like hold it in at the grip.
I mean, this is my
Yeah.
safety. This is my safety.
Yeah. You're doing a middle finger. I get it.
No, not. Why would I do my middle finger? My trigger finger.
It's funnier if it's the middle finger. So yeah, the same. God, hold on. What race is he?
What race is he? That's a little bit of a concerning question
Yeah,
to
he's
pose.
a gnome. Yeah, the gnomish guy is there. He's
how stingy the dude is.
He's well, gnomes are stingy. It's true. So yeah, he's there. He's standing on his step stool behind the counter. Are you back to acquire your scrolls?
Actually, can you sit on them for a while? Because we need to save your city again.
I suppose. How long do you suspect?
2 months.
Is it a liquidity problem?
No?
No, it's a saving your city problem.
I suppose. We'll have
Right.
them here for you. Unless we get
Excellent.
robbed in the meantime.
I'm sorry. Is there a risk of you being robbed in the meantime?
No, it's just something we say. It's a liability thing.
Well,
We've never been
if you're robbed in the
successfully robbed.
meantime, if you're robbed in the meantime and someone takes those scrolls, I dare say I hope they take the 5,000 gold that we gave you already as well.
Look, we can find them with scrying. It's not gonna be a big deal.
Just
You
saying.
need to buy the scrying scrolls, sir.
Well,
Fuck off.
this fucking guy.
Very well. Yeah, I've put down that you'll be expected back in around 2 months.
Yeah, boy.
Mhm. And if for some reason you need to get rid of the scrolls before then, you go to the purser in the palace and tell them.
Well,
That
if we sold the scrolls, we'd make new ones for you. You just might have to wait a week.
Tell the purser in the palace that the heroes of Nightstone need their scrolls, and you give them to the purser, and they will take care of the rest of the payment. Okay.
I'll make a note in the file.
I'm sure you will.
You see him writing purser, palace.
God.
What a fucking idiot.
This
He's
motherfucker.
doing his job. He's just being a good clerk.
Yeah.
Will
That
that be
Eichmann.
all?
Like that you just gave him the Eichmann defense.
He's doing his job. It's the banality
Just
of,
doing his
it's the
job, just being a
banality of
good
evil.
clerk.
That's been debunked though, and Eichmann seems to have been like an active participant.
Yeah, I know. Eichmann was a bad dude.
Still a
Okay,
cool book
we're good
name
then.
though. The banality of evil.
The banality of evil. Love Aaron.
All right, so you leave, I guess.
Yes. I guess we take a long rest first before we leave.
For the
No,
love
we
of
should-
God, please.
We should just keep pushing. We should not sleep
Well,
until
I
we
mean,
get
I meant
there.
that you leave Sorcerer's Sundries, not that you've left
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate. I mean, you can leave
But-
Baldur's Gate too if you want.
Look at this whole damn continent. Done us no favors.
Now there is the orc base as well. That's close enough that you guys could do that and then sail back if you wanted to.
I mean,
If you still felt vindictive about those orc pirates.
I don't know. I mean,
want to.
no, I mean, we didn't really learn much. I mean,
Well, you know where the base is.
Yeah.
And we know that they randomly us and everyone on them.
What did we do with the orc?
You
Like
drop
women
them
and
off
children.
near where it
Yeah,
turns
we
out their
dropped them.
base is.
Yeah. I mean, I think that we should do that. It's not generally my style, but I'm in a violent mood. It's been too many things coming our way, and the fact that all the lords and the lords' lines are like, oh well, we can't actually deal with this problem that Thay presents. We're just gonna tell them no, don't do this. It's got my ire up.
They said it very enthusiastically, though.
Yeah. Like I don't like that our solution to the Thay problem is not to solve it, but to like address symptoms of the problem. This is a problem we can solve. Let's solve it. We
Is
can
it though?
disperse or destroy the camp, and then it's over.
I mean,
At
these
least
are, I mean, you
pirates
can.
are gone.
I mean, I think that you could handle pirates. Hopefully,
Yeah.
God, you'd think so at this point.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about the thing. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We'll disperse and destroy Thay, just like
Yeah,
that.
This is a testing ground. If we can disperse or destroy a small bandit camp, then we can definitely to Thay.
You
So,
can do it on a much larger scale. You know, it's the theory. It should
It's
scale.
only a matter of upscaling.
Yeah, it should
Yeah,
just
these
scale
are-
infinitely, right?
Yeah, these are transferable skills for sure.
Important question though: can we sail the boat to where the camp is so that we can try out our ballista?
It looks it looks like it's upriver a little bit. So it'll depend on how.
So what's the draft? What's the draft on our boat? It's got to be pretty
It should be too
significant.
much. I think it should be fine.
I think it's significant.
Yeah, but this looks like a chunky river anyway.
Maybe.
But yeah, look how far. Look how that river's emptying a lot of country.
Loud of water.
Yeah, I mean, look, I live on a big river, and you can't get a big. I mean, anything that draws more than 10 feet, has to stay in the channel, which they dredge using modern technology.
Yeah, but you're in swamp country, like
Where does he live?
swamp country.
Oh,
Yeah, I live in swamp country.
Swamp country.
swamp country. Okay, cool. I should
Yeah, but
ask.
like you look at like the coastline. This is pretty. This has precipices, and this river is draining a lot of territory, which means that it's going to have.
Stop saying a lot of territory.
Why not?
I don't like it. It's weird. I don't like. I don't know. I don't know what it means. I mean, I understand what it means by context, but I've never heard anybody say it's draining a lot of territory.
This river has a large watershed.
Thank you, Christ.
There.
So there is no direct relationship between, like, the amount of water or the territory that a watershed drains and the depth of said river. So
And he's a water doctor.
I'm just saying-
He's a river doctor. He knows things. He's got a PhD in river.
He ain't got PhD in Jack.
You got one in swamps.
I got a PhD in your mom's swamp.
Whoa,
Oh.
too far.
Get
Too far,
fucked.
Too far.
Into probes.
I
anyway,
think it was
I'm
very
just saying,
probes.
well, let's go up there and see what
All right,
happens.
so you get back
Yeah.
to your ship, and they've affixed the
Can you show
ballistas.
us how the ballistae are affixed? Are they affixed yet? I'm excited.
I don't have it done yet. No, I'll have to do it after.
No.
I have to find an appropriate ballista token. or,
the biggest one you can find.
PNG.
Are there repeating ballistas?
I don't know.
Ones that we can reload and fire ourselves in one turn.
I don't know. That's a good question. Might be able to get one made.
Yeah. It's like a block and tackle kind of reloading thing. A ratchet or
So you
crank.
get back to your boat, and there's like a letter has been left for you, and the harbor master has waived all of your late fees, and they've been gracious enough to not have your boat towed for being
Wow.
here after not paying fees for,
Gracious. I mean, all right. I'm gonna go call up my boys in Thay. Tell them to graciously pull up.
Hey man, he's just being nice. He already gave you a gold bar,
Fair enough.
and then he waives your docking fees.
He doesn't gotta
your reaction to
pat
him
himself
waiving
on
the
the back for
docking
it.
fees is like, that son of a bitch.
Well, I think it was your description of the
Yeah,
way
that's
he
true.
waved.
That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, so they have booted the boat though.
Uh-huh.
When he informs us that he'll waive the docking fees, Vera will.
Well, it's a letter,
will-
so.
okay. Well, someone hands us the letter, right?
Well, it's like
assume?
affixed to the mast.
Oh, it's just like stuck a dagger through it.
Yeah, a small nail, not a dagger. You know.
Oh, okay. You put a nail into our mast? Jeez Louise.
Well, he didn't put a dagger in.
But like that. Now we have to seal that hole. You can't have
You
like
can't have
unguarded
open holes.
Huh?
You can't have open holes like that.
Exactly. That shit
show you an
corrodes,
open
man.
hole.
This is a sea vessel. Come on. Quartermaster, harbor master, whatever you are.
Harbor master, yeah.
Dumb master. God.
He's the master of whatever you want him to be.
Oh, wow.
He's
Man
the
of many
Vader
hats.
master.
Pater master. I like that.
All right, so yeah, you now that you're trained in boat smithing, you're able to leave the harbor all by your lonesome and sail all the way out up the. Boom, 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 boom. Crash.
Crash.
And we have a shipwreck and we all die.
Exactly. End of game.
Let's see, how long does it take to go there?
3 days.
4 days and 18 hours.
Jeez Louise.
A long ass time.
This is going constantly though, right? Because we definitely can't go constantly.
Also, how much food do we have actually?
We have like 400 rations in the boat.
I'm sure we didn't sell them.
Yeah,
because
you
it was
haven't sold those yet, yeah.
Well, because we decided we wouldn't because they're not worth anything really, but we can use them.
Yep.
Yeah, we didn't sell them. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
So-
it would have been like 20 gold or something for all those.
Yeah, I think even less. So yeah,
Alright.
we didn't use them.
So, yeah, so you get up there and you sail down the river.
Down, down, down by the river.
Doop, 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 doop.
We do be sailing.
So you sail up along and you can see the camp up in the distance. It's like a wooden palisade. You can see
Why are
two
we going
guys out
here
front.
again?
Because you hate the orcs.
That's true, but I thought we were going to the Anoraks and not to kill the orcs. But okay, I'm not.
I find
but
it
we have
ironic
2 weeks
they
before we have to
live-
leave.
that they live next to the water and yet they sink.
It's a very dangerous
Right.
life. It's pretty shallow though.
Yeah, we
out there,
don't
so
want
you
to run
can't
ashore.
you can't get too close.
Yeah, we can close enough to fire ballistae.
Yeah. You can anchor sideways and take aim.
Yeah. I think that like me and Chiavos and Vaheyan and someone else who can load a ballista should stay on the boat and then like
We need 3 people to use them effectively because it's one action to load, one to aim, and one to fire.
So Thane is a little bit like
They've got pretty good cover
surprised.
behind their
Wait, do we need-
palisade there.
I mean, or you just hit a fireball.
do we need 3 people per ballista to fire once per round?
2 people.
2 people, that's what I thought.
Because the rules say 3.
Oh. You bitch.
Oh, it does say that. I've just been doing it as 2. I guess it does take 3.
But why? One person loads?
One person
One
to
aims.
aim it and one action to fire it.
But firing is like nothing. Firing's just like hitting a switch after you've aimed it. That seems silly. I think 2 makes more sense.
Yeah, I've been doing it as 2, so we'll just stick as 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thane is really surprised at Vera's bloodlust.
It's not bloodlust.
I
This
mean,
is-
if you were with us in Waterdeep, you wouldn't be.
But
Yeah.
this is a problem. It's a problem that we
Killed
can
like
solve.
she killed a civilian just for witnessing them like murder a guard.
But yeah, like it was loose end.
No witnesses.
We
Good
got too
thing
many
the-
loose ends at that point.
We had so many loose ends.
It's a good thing the water baroness didn't ask you about that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was like, "Have you ever killed a civilian just because they saw you do something?" Like, I don't know.
no.
That's an oddly specific question.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't really be sure if he was engaged in hostilities at the time or not. I mean, like he may have been a civilian. He might have also been an insurgent. Who knows? I mean, Waterdeep was full of insurgents those days. It was basically
Chock
it had
full
gone
of
to purge.
insurgents. Chock
Yeah,
full.
it had gone to purge basically. No one
Yeah.
knows.
Nobody
Seriously.
really can be held accountable for anything that happened.
And obviously we can't cast Speak with Dead because that spell is now forbidden because we say so.
Well, but here's the thing. So I speak Orcish. So I could just like walk up there and see what happens. If they try to kill me, then you know.
Okay, you can do that.
Yeah, sure.
The Haon and I will stay on the boat then because we shouldn't. We don't need to be in melee anyway. And
Yeah,
we'll
too
be
fragile.
people until we decide not to be.
All right, so the rest of the party, there's a bunch of trees, and the tree line clears here. So I guess everybody else is waiting back while Thane.
So there's some important details that I might need.
Don't take your pig with you because they're gonna think it's a sandwich.
Yeah, no. Grant can stay behind. But so here's the thing. We did take, I assume, over the course of we took a long rest. So I'm back back to full health.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, we're
yes.
chilling.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
I mean, we took
Okay,
a lot
so-
of long rests at this point, so
Yeah.
you should have basically everything
yeah, you got
should be
everything
refilled.
back at full.
Been like a couple days, dude.
Yeah,
It's been
like
4 days.
and all of your
Yeah.
hit die will be back as well.
Yeah. So the other thing would be, I mean, I read this guy's diary. I'm going to assume that there was some reference to his name at some point in the diary.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter what the name
pick
is.
an orc name.
Wait, why? No one ever writes their name in their diary, though. Why would you?
I don't know. You put it at like the start, maybe. It says whose diary
Yeah.
is this.
Tharsok's diary. My dear diary, today we killed 10 people and stole all their money.
The only thing I got from the diary was there was nothing of import. So I don't know. Let's use a placeholder for this orc's name, and I'm going to approach slowly.
All right.
I am
Looking for-
Blackader, the orc.
Yeah, Flacador,
Placider, the orc.
Placider. Okay.
All right. So
As
you-
I approach, I'm going to raise my my hands in an offering of peace and yell at them that I come in peace in Orcish.
That's how you get people to know
Alright.
you come in peace. You yell at them.
all right. They've got the guy up here has got like a crossbow pointed at you, and then the
Mhm.
front two have got battle axes, but they don't. They look like they're ready to attack, but they don't do anything as you approach.
So I'm going to call out that I have. What are we calling this guy? What's his name?
Bork.
Bork. Okay.
Bork the orc.
Bork the orc.
I have Bork's diary. I come in peace.
How you get Bork's diary?
That doesn't line up at all.
Yeah.
I have this guy's diary, but I'm here peacefully.
Where Bork? Where boat?
I'm going to tell him that Bork tried to assault my party and me.
You
And,
killed
unfortunately-
Bork.
That's not going well.
Yes, it was an unnecessary necessity. We were fighting for our lives.
You come
we
here now,
respect
taunt
you.
us.
No, I'm not taunting you. I want
How
to
don't you guys like a
understand
job?
No, I want to understand what's going on here and why your people are so bent on destruction.
Can we hear any of this from the boat?
You can't hear anything from the boat. You just see
And
what he.
can we
you,
hear them? We are
you
sure.
can hear them, but you can see. You can only see what he's doing, Kilo.
And yeah, but I think and I'm not going to, it's not worth wasting a spell slot for comprehend languages now.
Oh yeah, I don't think anybody
Yeah, I
else
mean,
speaks
the thing is, it's
Orcish.
happening in Orcish anyway, so you wouldn't
Yeah.
know regardless.
I mean, Vahain would have
Ah.
to understand you, but it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I speak Orcish?
I do not speak Orcish.
I don't.
We
One of the few
pirates.
languages I don't. For some
So
reason, I
what-
know Gnomish though.
And
That's
he
dumb.
What do you-
says that well that you got you a discount at the sword store once.
That's true.
Okay, so what does he say?
He said that
Or
they're
does he just-
pirates. We pirates.
Okay, well, you're not really working with me here.
You kill Bork.
Yeah, I
Did he
killed
shoot
him. If you. All right, we're
This
done
guy
here.
killed
I'm gonna,
Bork. And
Go- Garden,
tell me
when
he
this guy's
raises
shouting
his
loud enough for me to hear.
raises his crossbow at you.
Ah, shit. Here we go,
Okay.
killing again.
Fire.
All right, I'm gonna raise my longbow at him.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Orcish scum.
I just want it known that both the crossbow or both the ballista and well, all the ballista are loaded and ready to roll. So
Right. 13 for Harbinil.
Hold on.
I
Is
got
it the dex
14.
modifier? I always forget. I think it's the dex modifier.
Yeah, it's plus dex.
Yeah.
Unless you have the alert feat.
I got an 18.
Vire got 14.
Diavos got 14.
All right. So what did Varys get?
19.
Harmonil?
Hamil got 13.
Vera?
14.
Nice. Thane?
18.
Ooh, buddy.
Vahayon?
11.
Tiago?
14.
Oh. For the orc.
You melee boys better get up in there so I can do some serious ballista firing.
I mean, Varys is gonna get a fireball inside.
Oh yeah.
Oh
got
shit!
a
I
9.
finally get to do a fireball. Fuck yeah!
Let's go.
I've been waiting to do a fireball for so long, dude. Like we've got pretty much all of level 11 without a fireball.
Hmm.
There
Yeah.
hasn't been a
Fireball
single.
shot our way.
Yeah.
Should wait until they clog up. Or like you guys should go into melee right at the entrance to clog it up so everyone comes up to the entrance and then fireball them.
I think I'm gonna
I'm
fire
gonna
them
go
all.
with lightning.
Fireball them right there.
All right.
But
it
there's only
is-
4 of them.
It is.
You wait one
Thane's-
turn, you
no,
can go-
it is Varys' turn.
Fireball the fuck out of him.
Fireball.
How far away? All right, I am going to walk out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm diagonal right behind Thane. And I'm gonna say, Thane, I got your back. Watch this, and I'm gonna point directly at like the space between the orcs.
Speed.
I'm gonna say, watch this shit, and I'm going to drop a fireball right on all their asses.
Wait, what's the radius? 20 feet or what?
20 feet radius, so that means 40 feet diameter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
chunky.
8d6 fire damage, or half on a successful DC 16. I think it's a Dex save. Hold up.
Yeah, it's dex. Fireball is
Okay.
dex.
So how big is this again?
20-foot radius, so 40 feet diameter.
If you just waited like one turn, you could hit everyone in the camp basically with it.
Yeah, you're forgetting one thing. I
What?
have 2 of them.
Okay.
And you get them on a sword rest. Are you gonna kill the kids as well? Nice.
31 damage or half on successful saves.
Where are you putting it? Like right here, or where?
That's too small.
Is that a bunch
Don't-
of
don't
children
put
up
it
there?
no. I'm doing it on the 4 guys at the bottom.
On the children. He wants to set the kids on fire.
And all the shit goes on fire too, because it's all wood, correct?
What does the spell say? Does it ignite things or not?
It says
Yes.
that. But so does Firebolt, which is a cantrip.
Okay, so 2 of them pass, 2 of them fail. One of the Orogs passes, one of the orcs passes.
Does the tower collapse that the one Uruk is standing?
No. It's very structurally sound.
But it is on fire.
Exactly.
Yes. All right. Let's
So I
see.
say, Thane, watch this and just fucking.
Boom.
Boom. Oh, dang.
God damn.
Immolated.
And then
And then as a bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith on my boy Thane.
You can't.
boom.
Oh yeah, you're right. Can't do a level spell with a. I always
you're
forget
gonna
that.
die too? Even after passing? That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. A lot of damage. All right, that's Varys' turn. Thane.
Hold up.
Oh, okay,
Do I have
sorry.
any bonus actions? No, I don't anymore. So no, I'm good. I'm chilling. I just wanted to double check. I'm good.
Okay, so I'm gonna dash inside. So what do I get? So I normally get 6, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I get 12 with
3,
dash.
4,
No.
5,
Go back.
6.
Go back. That's yeah. So straight up 6. I don't care about the opportunity attack.
6.
Well, I guess I don't have to dash. They can
Yeah.
hear me, I assume. Right?
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm gonna yell
God.
in Orcish. Women and children are free to leave. The others will face the wrath of my group here.
My group here.
Well put. I think that's from Braveheart. That's from like Braveheart or something.
Yeah.
Freedom for my
Oh,
group
no.
here. And down with the general thing that's bad.
Mm,
All right.
Also
Are
that.
you gonna attack this guy?
Actually no, because I still have the bow in my hand, so I'm gonna shoot. Can I see back? Oh god, it's just women and children basically. Okay, so I'm gonna drop the bow and attack.
Well, you could have
Wait.
just had your swords out if you want to.
are those women, or do you know?
Some of them are
Who's
women,
who?
some of them are men. Most of them are women.
I
Can you
just
mark
assume
those
the
on
little
Passion?
ones are children. I assume the little ones are children and they're huddled around a fire.
Little
so,
ones are
like,
kids.
Or
Yeah.
could you mirror the ones who are the ladies?
No.
No? Okay. You know, I mean, just like flip them along their axis.
I know what you mean.
Ugh.
Why does it matter?
Just so he can tell, because he's being weird about this.
Well, we'll see if they react differently. You know.
Fair enough.
So
I don't know. I think they
gonna
are
hit
small ones.
Are you gonna hit this guy?
Yeah, I might hit that guy. I don't think I'm going to do it with advantage because there's no reason to. All right, what is it to hit? It's 9. $14.
No.
All right, do it again. 27.
That's definitely a hit.
Yeah.
I'd imagine if it wasn't.
I mean, if it wasn't, we just run.
Yeah. Nope, never mind. We're wrong house. Sorry.
Wrong number.
It takes
Wrong
8
number.
All right. Well, he's definitely bloodied.
Well, I get to go again because of the
Offhand, yeah.
offhand, yeah.
No, you have 2 attacks per action.
But I get to use my bonus action for the.
Offhand, but you can do 2 primary and 1 offhand.
Yeah, but my offhand is the same because I have 2 open fighting.
Okay.
All right, it's 20.
That's a hit too.
11 damage.
Oh, nice. He's still bloodied.
Oh
Quite
wow.
bloodied.
Okay.
Hit him again.
So I don't have any movement left, I guess. If I just.
But you can hit him again.
Can I?
Yes.
I thought it was just 3.
Yes.
Yes.
It is 3. Yeah.
Ah, my bad.
Yeah, I
don't
missed-
listen-
I missed
Don't listen to
it.
him.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm retarded.
Yes. Does Grant move?
We're gonna let Grant just relax behind that tree. Tell him to go like find some food or something.
I love that. Like
All right.
great forage.
Tiago.
Take out the longbow. Going to move 2 diagonal up to the left. And it's going to shoot the Uruk that Thane was hitting.
All right.
20 plus 9.
That's
Yeah,
not,
that's a miss,
that's
I
not
assume.
gonna work.
Yeah, I need to get better at the game. 22
Need to
was
get
better.
better at the game.
That's nice for damage.
4 damage. It is dead.
Oh, nice.
All right. Vera.
So I guess Vahan and I are on Le Boat.
Oui, oui.
How high is this palisade?
10 feet. So you can see
Okay,
this guy
so-
easily, and then the other guys have
Yeah,
partial
we can
cover.
also see the hut on the hill then, right?
Yes.
It's not a hut, it's a house. Is it grayed out because that's interior? Is there anything on the roof?
It's grayed out because it's interior and there's nothing on the roof.
Okay. Is it just like a normal slope roof, like it's just a house?
No, it's like a fort kind of thing.
Or
Got like a flat stone roof.
Okay. So it looks like it's a roof that people could theoretically get onto.
Yeah, but it's just a flat roof.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna aim one of the ballistae
Mhm.
that I'm on at the dude on the tower.
All right.
So it's what is it? +6 to hit. Uh, 24.
Nice.
Did I hit?
No. Yes,
What?
it does hit.
Okay. No, don't do this to me. I can't take this.
Wahaha.
Get wrecked.
D10. Oh, I'm re-rolling one of those. Those are terrible rolls.
Damage is piercing.
Okay, so it's then 5 plus 8, 13 damage. Jeez Louise. It's horrible.
13 damage. He dies.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
and
You can have either have Tiabos reloaded or you can have him shoot
Bahayan.
a second. Yeah, whatever.
well, yeah, but Heian can shoot his own though. He's got
Okay.
his own he could
Yeah.
shoot.
Well,
Who
if
can
he's
he
not
hit from?
reloading for you, then you'll have to take an action next turn to reload.
Well, yeah, but there's two on there's two at the front,
Yeah,
two at the back.
yep.
That means that
Well, 2 on the
he
side.
can shoot his own, and then
2
we
on the
can
sides.
abandon them.
2 on each side.
Okay.
Wand.
So who can
Yeah.
whose turn is it now?
I'm going to push the anchor overboard then. So like, I guess
You're already anchored in place.
we're
to
anchored,
do
good,
this.
yeah. And then I don't know how far we are from these guys.
You
But
had
I'm
to be
gonna
you had to be like a couple hundred feet out.
a couple hundred feet out.
100
How
feet.
wide is this
50
river,
feet.
dude?
I don't know. 50 feet, 100 feet,
50 feet. Okay.
60
So
feet,
we'll say-
70 feet, 80 feet.
Okay. Let's just say that I use my my cunning action to dash, and I am at the. I'm down by Harmonal.
Huh?
So I jump off the boat and I
There's
swim to
no
shore.
way you can do that. No.
Well, that's why I asked how far away I am. Because
You can't
but you
swim.
move.
You can't swim all the way from there to there in that. No, definitely not.
You have less swimming
Yeah.
speed. Thane has like swimming speed because of his class specs, but you can't swim at like the same pace as you run.
Yeah, I mean,
fuck that swimming speed.
if you're 50 feet away from the edge of the map, and then that's another like. And how much movement speed do you have? You have you only have 60, so you can make it like maybe halfway.
Halfway, what? I'm hanging out in the river.
Halfway
That's what
to
I asked.
the
Like how
halfway to
wide
them.
is the river?
You can make it from where you are to halfway to them. If you
Find the
want.
swimming rules, Aka. If you can figure it out.
Yeah, no, it's just it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Put me wherever it makes sense to put me. Then. What did that guy on the roof die?
I'm not being like it's not complicated. It's literally like you're like X amount away, and you can only move X because of your movement speed, so you can't get the whole way.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't actually answer how far away it was. You're like.
I said
60
I did. I
feet,
said
200?
60 feet. I said if you,
Okay,
yeah,
I can move 60 feet. That's why I was
you
wondering.
can't move 60
Okay.
feet is the thing.
Well, I can't, but
You can't. That's the whole problem. Is you have to half it because of the it being liquid.
each
That's
foot of
tough.
them has got-
It's tough.
An extra foot.
Um,
'Cause
Okay. So you've divin off. Now it's the Haon's turn. No, Harmonil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hamlin is just going to dash and draw dust dagger and sword shot.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And it's going to chill
I
there.
mean, it's so far away.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna stay on
Okay.
the boat.
Yeah. So
I thought
Uh,
this palace side wasn't gonna be so damn high.
the Haon.
Who
Well,
can
you
Vahan
could
see?
have shot them.
who
They
can
just have
Vahan
partial
see?
cover.
What? You said the
Yeah,
palisade
well-
was like as tall as a man. We can't see any of these people then.
Yeah, but you're on a boat, right?
You're up high
Yeah,
elevator.
but
elevated,
they're
so
also on a hill up, right?
How
How far can you?
I don't
How
think-
far
I
can you
don't-
face them?
I don't think this. I mean, I don't think that's a hill.
No,
And
I think that's flat. That's on
I'm
a
not
hill.
under the impression we can. I think we could see. That's why I asked. I think we can see the building up on the hill and the people on top of the towers, but I don't think we can see anyone behind
Well, I
these
told you you could
palisades.
see the people inside.
Well, I
okay,
didn't hear
doesn't
that. That
matter.
didn't make sense.
Well,
So who can Vahan see from the with the who can he shoot with the ballista?
We were always on that ballista, man.
Can he shoot those guys who are already in a triangle? Any of them?
yes. I mean, they have partial cover though.
Yeah, he's going to shoot the guy on the right of the triangle,
Okay.
or at least try to hit him.
What, Kilo?
There's no way we could see any of them.
Do you want to stay on the boat then, sweetie?
I don't agree we can
That's
see them though.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
A dirty 20 does hit.
Fine, put me back on the boat then. If we can see everyone in there, apparently.
Okay.
13 damage to that guy.
I guess you can't see the kids because they're too low.
Yeah, I'm not going to target kids anyway. That's
Well,
crazy.
I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, 13 damage to the guy on the right of the triangle.
All right. Uh, all right. Now it's the enemy.
Oui.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do they respond to the?
And you'll see in a second. That's 2 misses against Thane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on.
Fuck it, bring him on.
These guys kind of look more like Goliaths than they
dash.
do like orcs.
Don't they also have like this rush attack where they can dash as a bonus action to the enemy?
It's like Planet of the Apes out here.
Oh yeah, they do. Cool. Well, they're both gonna attack Thane then.
Emma, babe.
Thanks for
small
that.
question. Can I use a help action to like help with the aiming of the ballista?
So one of
Yeah,
one
I
of
guess
them
so.
hits.
Yeah.
That makes sense, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So one of those
Uh,
hits.
I'll do that for the next one.
You
Yeah, one of
take
those.
8 damage.
Oh wow, scary.
All right. Sorry. Yeah. So the mum, this mum here, is gonna pick up her kid and she's gonna throw it at Thane.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
I love that.
And the kid is gonna start scratching at you.
Does she
There-
say
there's a-
anything as she does this?
She says, "Fuck you."
In Orcish or in common, let's say
In
fuck you.
Orcish.
Go get him, Bill. And this one, and then the other mom steps on the kid.
15 misses.
She throws the child at me.
Yeah, through the air. This one does it too. Boom.
What the
It's pretty
fuck?
rough, man.
You guys
That's
should
pretty
not
rough.
have gone in so hard. This is what I said. You need to like hold the gateway.
3.
Don't worry. Oh, no, wait, I will get 7 attacks out next turn, don't worry.
Well, no. So the thing is, you don't hit with a 15.
I know.
Okay, so it's Oh, it's a 3 to hit. Okay, I see what
Yeah,
you're saying.
another 10 to hit.
No.
Another throw.
What the fuck?
You guys really need to pull out a little bit.
No, we're
My
gonna. I
secret,
mean,
I never
if they're
pull
gonna-
out.
If they're gonna try to do this, then we're gonna have a conversation.
I mean, they
Not
should not
saying-
have. They should not have like child custody. That's for sure.
I'm not saying retreat. I'm saying pull back like 10 feet so that so you're in a better position and so that we have better angles on them because they all have cover right now is the problem.
No,
Uh,
Varys.
Varys could
Yeah.
fireball my ass right now, and I'd still live, and they would all die. So
I mean, I think he should.
I'm not going to attack the children.
See
Okay,
what you
that's-
did? You overplayed your hand there, Thane. You
Actually,
expected
hold
him
up,
to shoot
hold up,
you.
hold up. Show me
No,
the
I was
radius.
saying-
Show me the radius on my fireball again.
What is it like?
8 by 8.
It's 8 by 8.
It's like that.
Right. If I center it on a point, move left with it. Move left with it.
This there. That's where he wants it.
Move one more left with it.
But why would you go one more left?
So
Just
that-
because I couldn't
So
tell
it's
what
not
square.
for
I
the
couldn't.
children?
I couldn't tell what square those kids were on.
Yeah, you're
Go
not
on
gonna
that
hit the
one.
kids like that.
Yeah, you won't hit the kids like this.
All right. I'm going to fireball right there.
Oh my god.
This tree is toast.
Yeah, the tree's about to go up.
I thought you liked arson.
Okay.
think
let's
about the
see.
trees.
Starting a forest fire.
Okay, what do they have to do?
They have to beat a 16 deck
Okay,
save.
so only one of them beats it. So, bunk, blank,
I'm just lighting them all up.
Blank.
Holy shit.
blank.
No, that one, not that one.
Oh,
that one.
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
Okay.
So yeah.
Fireball
Did you get the
is
bottom guys
proper-
too?
Yeah, he got them
Yeah,
too.
okay. Let me. They had to roll separate because they're higher. Okay, so one of those passes. The other two will take. Damn. Nice.
Fireball's proper OP, mate.
Proper OP in it. All right, Thane.
In it. In it, chap.
You got to go in 15 minutes, right, Keelan?
Damn.
No.
No, like an hour.
In like
Oh,
an
an
hour.
hour,
Okay.
okay.
15
Oh,
minutes.
okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Cool.
For like an hour and change, whatever. Like we'll just see where we're at in an hour and then see if we want to go a little more of that.
Gotcha.
Because I have to wake up at like 5:30 or 6 tomorrow.
F.
Yeah, it's not nice.
All right, so so Thane. Thane.
I'm gonna yell at him and be like, "See what happens when you fuck with my group here." No,
Play stupid games, motherfuckers.
When you fuck with my
no,
group.
I will. Yeah. So they've been throwing their children at me.
Yes.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not good parenting.
It's
Yeah,
not
they
very
shouldn't
nice.
have
interesting.
child custody.
Like freaking Saudi princes just throwing their kids at you.
All right. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna go invisible. I'm gonna use a Nature's Veil. Maybe I can fish a crit.
Oh my! He disappeared.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna attack 3 times with the old short sword. First one will be directly in front of me.
Okay. That's.
Just so you know, the guy to your top left is the one who has the most cover from us.
Yeah, a 16 is not a hit.
We can't see him very well at all. The other ones we can see pretty well.
Yeah. Cracks me up that I roll with advantage and can't hit.
Yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That's a hit.
That hits. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I'd rather just attack another time rather than use the favored foe. So
You use your bonus action, so you can't attack again.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
So, roll damage.
No, I don't think
Roll
Nature's Veil is
damage.
a bonus action.
It's not.
Is
it?
You know, it's not.
So Favored Foe is a bonus action, but Nature's
Wait,
Veil
hold
is
on.
not.
Is it?
No, nature
Yeah,
Veil
it
is a
says
bonus
Nature Veil
action.
is a bonus action. Yeah. So Favorite Foe isn't though, so you can use that still.
Okay, then I will use a Favored Foe, and I will roll 2d6 plus 5. Which is lovely. It's a 10. 10
Oh, brilliant.
damage.
All right.
Yes.
He dies. Very nice.
Always.
Oops.
So, yeah, I guess that's it.
Yep, that's
I've
it for
used
you.
one.
All right. Ver Tiavos.
What is the others? Move 4 steps up. He's not. Can he shoot the guy on the top left of Thane? But he probably have like
Yeah,
partial
but
cover
he's
or
got
something.
partial cover.
Yeah, because I don't think Tiavos would shoot the kids.
That's a miss.
That's a gun. I think that's a hit though.
That's a hit.
11 damage.
Not bad.
Yeah, and that's it.
All right. Farah.
Yeah, I think Kilo said he would be AFK for like a minute.
Harmonel.
I don't want to kill the kids right away unless they attack me. So I'd like the kid heard allowed to yeet him diagonal up to the left if possible. Like it's
Right.
like a shove action. I think it would be.
Okay. Sure.
I think to yeet him. So I need to roll athletics. I think is that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. He's quite a 1d20. 15.
He loses barely.
Yeah. And I'm going to move up. And I'm going to attack this guy with my second attack.
Okay.
15. That is a miss.
That is a miss.
I don't want to use superiority die for that. 25 though. 7 and I don't know. I feel a little bit cocky, so I will try to disarm him. So he
Alright.
takes 17 damage.
Oh, he dies.
Okay. I rolled at the 8 instead of a d10, but okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so that was my second attack. No, third one. My bad.
Yep.
So I think that's it for my turn. I've used my bonus action and everything.
All right. Vaheon.
Damn it, I want to shoot someone.
Oh,
Wait,
okay, now it's your turn. You're finally back. We skipped you. All right,
Wait,
it's your turn.
I have a bonus action. That was the third attack. I have a bonus action still, but I'm not gonna do anything with it, so it's fine.
Okay, so thanks for telling us. All right.
How far away are we? Are we like 100 feet, something like that?
Yeah. 70,
Okay.
60.
Okay, we're not prohibitively far away though. Okay, good. Then I think I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow this turn, and I'm gonna let the Haon reload the Ballistophoros.
Okay.
Thing is,
If
it's not worth it because a firebolt does the same damage.
As what?
I
Ballistic
said
does
if he
3d10.
wants to.
Yeah, and the firebolt also does 3d10 at this level.
Okay, well you can do that
Yeah.
if you want to then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot at the dude to the top right of Thane, the slightly chunkier dude.
Okay.
Pew, pew, pew. Does 27 hit?
It does hit, yeah.
All right. All right. Make sure I got all my combat modifiers in there correctly and whatnot. Very good. Pew, pew, pew. I'll reroll one of those. Oh, there we go. 33 damage.
Oh, he is very dead.
I was
There we
gonna say,
go.
why are you re-rolling when like he's clearly
Because I don't know if I'll hit with the second shot.
For
I
the
can only use
effect.
one per turn.
he got hit by the fire.
What? I don't know. I don't know much else. Yeah, I figured he was dead, but like I can only use the thing once per turn anyway, and I only have one more shot, and I might miss. So,
Yep.
Why
with my
not?
second crossbow, I'm gonna shoot at Mama Orc
Okay.
No,
Next to
don't,
Thane.
dude, don't kill the orc lady.
She's attacking you.
I don't care. She's
got an axe.
Yeah. The
Sexist
disposition to
Thane
you is
over
not
here.
friendly.
That is a
13
hit.
hit. Huh?
Yep.
Noise.
not sure how I feel about this.
Quail.
Dude, you're sexist. You don't want to hit her just because she's a woman.
Yeah.
No,
I'm super. As a woman in this party, I am super not okay with your attitude here.
I mean,
All
We are
right.
the aggressors. We are the aggressors here.
What are you talking about? These are literal pirates, and also this was your idea.
It wasn't my idea. I said let's go there and like see what happens. I didn't say let's
See
go
what
there.
happens. They attacked you. They
you said,
attacked you.
you said I
This
killed your
is what
body.
happens.
All right.
you went- you-
Vaheon.
Look, Harry, see the orc on above Thane? Not this one?
Yes,
Can't you
got
see this
partial
one?
cover though.
Okay, it's gonna shoot
you-
the fire.
You
Then I
can
get a
try
five,
to
but-
defuse on when it comes around to your turn.
There's a
That's a hit.
15 hit it.
Yep.
Nice.
Not happy about
And 19 damage.
Dead.
Nice. Easy.
This falls into the genre of fuck around and find out stories.
Well, yeah. I mean, you went to the camp telling them that you killed your buddy. What do you think is gonna happen with a bunch of orcs?
Yeah,
All right.
you're a
And
dwarf.
that-
You should know this.
Yeah. And that's it for Vahayan.
It's
All
in your
right.
blood.
Now it's the enemies.
You said it's dead, and you delete the token.
But there's an attack of opportunity from Thane.
And from Hamindel.
Yep.
If he wants to exercise it, do you guys want to exercise them?
No, Hamindel's not gonna kill the kids.
But you could do a non-lethal attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
Try
but
to bonk him like a Napa
Hey,
dog.
wait, didn't
Oh,
you
shit.
say that this one is dead?
So these three moms are attacking at you, and that one of them.
Wait,
is
one
kinda
of them
like
was dead, you said. Vahayan shot one of them, and
No, I
She
think
dead.
I think you already took that one
I
off.
took him off already.
okay. Whatever. Anyhow.
So that's 20 damage to Thane from those moms.
Oh god. Wait, they're having great axes?
Yeah.
Damn, these are aggressive moms.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you one guess as to how much health I have left. One guess.
69.
It is exactly 69.
Nice.
And then the kids are running away.
No, I'm burning down the forest.
But why would they run that way?
Call the firefighters.
It's interesting that nothing has come out of that. What do you call it? Oh, as I say it.
We call it a house. Go back into the house, boys.
Who's it on the house? Alright, Varys.
I'll be right back
Alright.
in 1 minute.
All right. Now, ladies.
All right. What do you
You
think
got another
you are,
fireball in your
Nagane?
All right, I can get up to just under Thane,
Take a little blue pill. You can probably get up more.
and I'm going to attack and smite. Actually, I'm going to attack Orc next to Thane.
See, this man is
22.
an
Does a
ally.
22 hit?
She dies. You can't not do enough damage to kill her.
Okay, so I'm not going to smite. So in that case,
Can you
is
decide?
it all women still, or
The one of these. I mean, let's say these two right here are men.
Let's say, jeez.
I'm going to Misty Step teleport behind the man
Okay.
in between the two men. I'm gonna teleport behind him. I'm gonna say nothing personnel, kid.
Yep.
It's only business.
That's a hit.
Is that
Nothing personal,
a?
You slack. Just
Wait, that's a great way of using the sword in the shit.
Is it?
Yeah, so that's a crit. That's a
Nice.
crit on 18 plus. That's what you gave me, bro.
Wow.
Damn.
You say
I
nothing.
also have to
do.
do. That's my self damage. I take 5 self damage,
Oof.
which actually, we'll say 4 out of my max, and then 1 for my temp.
But did you forget you're getting to take temp for all the murdering you did already, though?
Oh yeah, that's right. I already had temp. So
Yeah. Like a lot of temp.
Wait,
Well,
you
I'm
also
just
did
on
6.
so.
You doubled self damage
Yeah, I
as
know.
well.
Yeah,
You
so
crit?
I'm gonna use a second level smite.
Oh
which
my
would be
god. That's
3d8
overkill.
3d8 plus. Wait, 3d8. So that would be 8d8, right? Am I
Yes,
doing
that's
that
all.
right?
Use a first level smite, man. Come on.
hell.
No, that's too much. I mean, it's like you're gonna pulverize the poor lady. Oh wait, these are guys.
Yeah.
I'm starting to
That's
side with
okay.
the sexist thing.
Seriously. That's too much. Oh wait, no, these are guys. They can take it.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Come on.
I'm
Whatever
literally
happened
just
to
gonna say
equality?
nothing personnel, kid. I'm gonna
He,
tap him on the shoulder, and
okay.
as he turns around, just cut
He's-
off his head.
He's bloodied.
Really?
No.
Really? That didn't kill him.
Yeah, no, yeah, you just lop his head off.
Oh,
Smite and all. It's, what kind of smite was it?
that was just a divine smite.
Lame.
Well, the other ones I can't use and use Misty Step at the same time.
Okay.
They're-
Fair
they're
enough.
spells.
Fair enough. Alright, Thane.
I'm just gonna try and cut these bitches down in front of me.
Alright.
You can also
These
talk.
bitches.
You can forego combat and try to defuse this.
I mean, I could, right? But I mean, at this point, you know, my buddies are like slash hacking willy nilly.
You started this.
Dude, you're this was me for like 35 sessions. You can try to defuse. It's always an option. If you're not comfortable going forward, you can try to calm this down. It probably won't work, but it's an option available to you.
Yeah, they don't seem amenable to talking with me, just based on their responses so far.
I mean,
so.
they might be now, given how much blood is in the dirt. Like that usually helps the long conversation. Greases the wheels, as it were.
I don't know, man. We've already inflicted so much trauma on the children. I feel like, you know, they're best.
Let's
off
really make
taking-
sure that there's no one to take care of them.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just better if they have a clean slate in the forest, you know.
I think it's just a regular tragedy. We can make a fucking straight-on Lord of the Flies.
The thing is, I don't know that there's a way that we can diffuse this at this point. I mean, there's not really.
We just killed half of them. What do you mean
I mean-
defuse this?
You can
That's
ask Maris
yeah.
and Harmonal. That has never stopped me from trying to diffuse when I felt like we had like. Because the thing is, at this point, it wouldn't be diffusing; it would be demanding surrender, basically, which
Okay.
is reasonable at this point.
Hamdin and Varys did not start this fight. Give us credit when it is due.
Well, I know, no, I that this wasn't on us. Like,
I don't know. I think if I'm being true to Thane here, Thane would be hacking and slashing because they've been literally throwing their children at them.
yeah.
They're not exactly the best mothers.
No, really.
Oh,
How fucking
okay.
dare you? You fucking don't say that shit about my mom. My mom constantly she would get in fights all the time when I was a kid, and her opening move was just to toss me.
Nice. Eat.
All right, the one in front of me.
I'm surprised we're not
takes,
fighting dwarves right now.
I can just
wait.
imagine what Dan's comment would be to them throwing their kids.
Trust me. But don't tell the elf.
All right, the one in front of me took 11 damage. How's it looking?
It
Wow.
It's
The dehumanization continues.
it dies.
That's Hamdi level racism. That's nice.
Okay. The one to the right, I turn my sword to it,
That's
and
a
I don't
hit.
hit it.
That's a hit.
Is that a hit?
Yep.
Okay. All right. It takes 8 damage.
It's still
He just keeps
alive.
doing it.
So 26 a hit.
Oh, you can't not
Takes
do
8
it.
damage again.
It dies.
I really don't like this whole use of it.
Yeah, I also feel very uncomfortable with it.
How many likes that?
So I'm going to move straight up 6 spaces and
Feels
take
like
the
an attack
attack
of
of
opportunity.
I'm going to take 2 attacks of opportunity, but
I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
care.
take one.
One. You don't leave the zone of control of the second orc.
Okay.
It's a hit.
Yeah, I have 17 AC, so that's a
Okay.
hit, right?
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright, you take 9 damage.
No
Nine.
Nine,
longer
nine.
69. I'm now 60.
Just don't die.
All right.
I don't think there's any way that I die unless.
What are you trying to
something
do now
crazy
from here?
I think that's it, right? Because I did 3 attacks.
All right. Tiabos.
Where is he? Yes, just going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Can he shoot? Can he shoot anyone from
Yes.
there?
Yeah, he can shoot this guy, I think.
Okay, he's gonna shoot this guy then.
This guy.
Wee wee.
That's a hit.
Nice. Yeah, not so great. 18 hits as well, I assume.
Mhm.
Oh fuck! What did I roll?
Dead.
That's not the
Nope,
damage.
nope, I thought that was
It's 8
10
damage.
Okay.
8
No,
damage.
Not dead. Sorry.
Actually, I rolled another attack for damage.
Just rinsed these
And I,
guys.
and I still rolled shit on the d20.
All right. So, Vera.
Okay. Have they all been hit to some extent?
No, the only person that's been hit is the guy in front of Harmonel.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna shoot at the one above Virus
Okay.
with my crossy bow. 13?
That's a miss. Oh, that is a
Oh.
hit. Sorry, they have 13 AC.
Because they were hit last time.
Yep. Sorry.
Pew, pew. 40 damage.
Jesus fucking Christ.
6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 4. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's a good sneak attack.
He's dead.
Yeah, I bet he is.
That's probably a headshot.
Yeah. And then, wonder if I want to move or not. Yeah, I'll shoot at the other guy next to Varys, because why not? Why not? Nah, damn.
Damn.
Okay, and now I'm going to hop off the boat and start working my way towards the shore.
All
Which
right.
is, normal movement, so 30 or 15 feet, I guess, then.
Cool. Fuck. Harmonel.
I was gonna move up and finish off that orc above me
What, with your mouth or with your hands?
with a weapon, the 22 hits.
Can we just talk about how much Mark has grown
It-
as a
it's-
person since we started? Normally,
about that?
he would have been. Look, not much, but a little bit. At the start, he would have said, Harmonel's not gay. But now he's like, yeah, I use both hands. He finishes on my elf tits.
For fuck's sake. It takes 9 damage.
Yes, he does.
Okay, and I'm going to move next to Varys. And I'm gonna take an attack opportunity from the kid if he tries to hit me.
He does not try to hit you. He's like hiding behind the post here.
Okay, and I'm going to
Actually, I guess it's
and
on fire, so he's not hiding behind there.
And I'm going to attack that orc.
Just slowly cooking his face off.
Yep.
Can we try to force Bird? Can we try to force
And
Bird to not?
no, it's no need to use purity die, so that's 11 damage. Is it dead?
No. How much total was
Yeah.
that? Sorry.
I did 11 damage.
Just
to him.
11 damage. Oh, but this guy's actually already hurt, so yeah, he is dead.
Okay, nice. And that's it.
That's everybody outside.
And the kids, but I said we're gonna try to avoid killing the kids. So
I mean, but hey, I have a fireball in case you want to use it on the kids.
he's not going to shoot the kids, no.
Okay.
He's also going to start swimming to come also ashore.
Wait, but he has a firebolt, right? Does he also have fireball now?
No, he does have fireball. He has fireball.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
I can barely tell the difference between yours.
Firebolt
There's
and
one-
firebolt.
Is there a
Yeah.
bird's nest with 3 eggs on top of that
It is,
tree?
and
That's
it's adorable, isn't it?
Oh, we're eating those for breakfast tomorrow.
I know.
Yeah. Also,
Alright.
let's set the outside thing and let's then go inside, I guess.
Wait, so you won't kill kids, but you'll eat embryos? Jeez.
Wow.
I mean,
Correct,
we're gonna have
Fucked up.
I think
So-
we're gonna have a pork sandwich of level up after this one.
All right, so I'm gonna call Gret up to me, and then we enter the building.
No, shouldn't we set this place outside first? Or do it
Yes.
afterwards?
Should we what?
Search the camp outside, see what
So
we
you
can find.
find, yeah, you can do that if you want. Well, let them prepare for you inside while you search.
Or we can do it afterwards. I don't care.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Can you move Vera and Vahan up then onto the with everyone else? Is that agreeable?
Yeah, while they search.
Yeah, while they're looking about.
All right. So you find there's some freshly dug graves here.
Nice.
There's fresh food, well, foraged food in the tents and whatnot.
Huh.
You got a bunch of weapons here. None of them seem to be impressive. They're well maintained, but they're just regular weapons. Got some
Okay.
bows, a little hand crossbow, daggers, whatnot. Same thing up here. Got some axes, bows, arrows, that kind of thing.
Are there
There-
at least 3 bottles out there?
3 what?
Three glass bottles?
You don't see any bottles now.
Okay. Are you sure? Not 3 bottles?
What do you-
Vera can do one of these?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I assume you've brought your own. I assume I think you've brought your own from home.
Awesome.
There's some carts here that have got stuff loaded on them, and each of those chests has got 400 silver in it.
So that's 120 gold. So if-
Yeah, let's we'll drag all this shit into a pile in the middle of the place.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm not gonna try psychological warfare, but before we go in there, I will go up to in front of the building, and I will shout. Yeah, not that close though. Like down the steps, so that there. Yeah. And I will shout out that if they surrender now, they can go about their business on their word that they'll give up their piratical ways. Otherwise,
Eat
we're
shit,
coming in.
motherfucker! Before you even finish.
But you don't speak orc, you dumb bitch.
Yeah,
But
she's
he
saying
just
that
said
in
eat shit,
common,
motherfucker.
and
He
you
responded
got
in
that
common.
back in common. So
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's clearly fine. It's all good. He's just being an asshole. I will repeat that they can come out peaceably, or we can come in, or better yet, we can just set the building on fire and wait for
I'll
them to
come
come
in your
out.
mom and set her on fire when I'm finished with her.
Wow.
You guys are not negotiating from a place of strength here. I wouldn't be.
Do I get to even try a persuasion, or is this just like
He doesn't seem to be amenable to negotiation, just based off of your limited interaction with him.
I'm gonna try one last little salvo. I will ask if he speaks for everyone in there, or if some of them perhaps would like to survive to see the sunset.
Fuck you, eat shit.
So
I mean, I'm not planning on eating shit, so I guess we set the building on fire.
So hold on.
It's made out
What
of
do we do with-
stone.
We've got this one kid. All right, there's one kid still out there down by the burning
Yeah.
outpost there.
Like,
What do we do? What is that child doing?
He's trying to I guess whoops. He's
No.
increasing. He's like trying to hide behind the tree now.
he matured. Now he's an adult.
Yep,
We can
he
kill
just
him
grew up
now.
like in The Sims.
Now he's fair game.
I think we should
Well,
let them know
I mean-
that we have one of their children as a hostage.
What?
what?
I
I
don't
thought you were-
understand your rules. What are your rules?
The rules of engagement have changed.
You're like, no, don't shoot the women. Wait, here's a kid. Let's hold a hostage. What the hell?
This guy's all over the place.
He knows what he
Yeah.
wants, but he doesn't know how to get there. He's just, you know.
I mean,
Oh.
we can just go inside and fight our way through if there are like
Yeah,
more people
I'm
there.
just gonna say, I don't know if Thane is neutral or good or evil, but I know he's chaos. Like, he is pure chaos.
I mean, he's
I
neutral
think that's why
good
me and him get
officially.
along so well.
Look, here's the thing: we've already come this far. You know, whatever we can do to avoid further massacre. I feel so bad. We've just murdered a bunch of orc mothers.
what do you mean murdered? They attacked us.
Yeah,
Because
of my
you went there and told them, Lola, killed your friend.
The whole
No, I
thing
mean,
started with them attacking us. You said, "Do you know Grok? I have his diary," and then they attacked you.
You said,
I
I
know.
killed him. Yeah, and lol.
Wait, did you
They
say you
should not
killed him?
have to pay-
Yes,
they
he
I
should
think
not
he
have
did.
to pay for
Yeah.
my ineptitude. Okay, my ineptitude does not equal them all dying. If I had been able to handle the situation in a different way, maybe it would have turned out differently. I just
I'll be honest. Like that's like 4 times more mature than Varys and Harmondel have ever been, and I appreciate that greatly. He's willing to accept he made a mistake and say we should maybe modify.
I mean,
our
even just
actions.
saying that he made a mistake is huge, for the party.
Yeah,
know,
you are
that's
leaps
like
and
a
bounds ahead of the average in this
that's
crew.
a party
You are-
first, maybe even.
I'm just saying I don't want us to like murder this entire like bunker.
Like
full of
Vera has
orcs.
held a grudge for weeks now because a woman suggested that somebody in her party might have done something bad once that they did do. So
Hey,
this
I was
is
holding a grudge because she was being in fifth column. Okay, that was unfaithful. That was bad faith cross examination.
yeah, that was bad faith, and to do it to Harmonill of all people, helpless Harmonill.
Yeah, that was just. She knew exactly what she was doing. She picked her target with.
Let's
the
dispel
way-
this
Let's,
notion that
I
she
was,
doesn't
I
know
was
what
about
she's
to
doing.
say, yeah, let's.
I'm just saying, let's take a step back here, maybe like de-escalate and like see what's going on here. Because
I mean, I don't know how to do that though. At this point, the dude just said like, if we say de-escalate, he'll say de-escalate your balls. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with that. Like,
Can I say like eat shit and die or something like that?
yeah,
he did say he shouldn't die, didn't he?
yeah. I guess let's try this. Vera will tell Varys to use thaumaturgy, to, like really boom the fuck out of this building.
I was thinking the exact same thing, actually.
and so that it's certain that everyone inside hears, and tell them that that we don't want to kill them all, especially the children and any who will take care of the children. And the man at the front of the house is clearly not speaking for all of them. Does someone else want to speak? Basically, you make it yours.
So Vari is gonna, boom his voice,
Mm.
say that you need not all die, just due to the how do I say, like, I guess the stubbornness of one of you.
Okay.
You need not all lose your lives.
You guys give me a persuasion.
Be good at persuasion, motherfucker.
Well,
Can I
you
get a
weren't. You were less diplomatic.
Well, I mean, I think it's more just that I wasn't able to talk to the people who were actually listening. I was talking to the asshole at the front door.
Mm.
That's I think an 18. Yeah, 18.
1v1 me.
Who said that?
Just the same guy as before.
1v1. Yeah. I'll
Let's
fucking-
decide this like man.
Who wants to 1v1 him?
I'll do it.
You started
I
this,
want 1v1. You had your 1v1 versus that Dwergar.
Who hasn't had a
Amazing.
1v1 so far?
Yeah, that's true.
This is kind of
Yeah.
Thane's thing. I'll let him take the 1v1.
No, I want 1v1 as well, but I'm only Thane ones as well.
Are you guys
No,
gonna
no,
rock
yeah,
paper
no.
scissors to see who gets the
Yeah,
1v1?
let's do rock paper scissors 1v1s.
No, it's okay. I'm at 60 health. I'll probably die. Let Harmonill do it.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna 1v1.
Alright.
1v1. Let's settle this like men. 1v1 me. What is he, a fucking? Is he a shit talker in Call of Duty? Like,
I
Maybe.
had your mom last night.
Step back from the door.
I'll take a few steps back.
Let's come out. What is
As
this?
he comes out, I'm gonna tell him that that his attitude is real bad, and he should be thinking about the children.
So this is a very unusual looking orc. You've never seen one like this. He's got large spikes coming out of his knees, the sides of his arms, and the sides of his head. He looks kind of like
Oh.
this.
Yeah. Do I know anything about it?
Give me
It looks
give me nature.
It looks demonic. Let's see. How do I have anything in nature? Nothing. Just one flat 20.
He's will scale we book it.
18. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a Tanaruk, a sort of like a demonic orc created by
Ooh, nice.
Baphomet and cults of Grumpsh.
What,
Nice.
Grumsh?
Grumpsh is one of the orc gods, so he has
Oh,
the
great.
power to like turn.
Grooms is the big god of the orcs.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to 1v1.
All right.
But wait, how long does all this interaction take? Because I want to just know your enemy on these guys.
How long does that happen?
I need 1 minute of
Yeah,
talking.
it's not a minute. I mean, maybe no.
Okay.
All right, so
Well,
everybody,
who am I
you know,
1v1ing?
No.
you're gonna 1v1 this guy. He's got his, he's got those little retainers there.
Okay.
Second.
Yeah. Harmonil.
Can I be Harmonil second?
Yeah.
Cool.
Get it.
And I'm going to not tell the others, make sure that the other twos don't interfere, and I can. It's a fair 1v1. Like that they don't try to gang on me, so that that's like to be ready to shoot them or whatever.
I'm always ready to shoot people.
That's right. That's the spirit.
All right.
Yeah. As they're coming out, can I see anything inside the building, like behind
I
them?
was
Yeah.
just about to ask the same thing.
Yeah. Since I would wait like right in front of the door when they opened it. Oh, nice! I like the gentle brush.
Let's put some more Uruks.
Oh, you
What are
probably
the bluey ones?
You'd only be able to see like that, I guess.
Yeah, but what are the bluey ones?
Those are the
Uruk.
same guys that you fought before, the
Oh, okay, yeah,
Orogs, which is a
Oh
spec.
my
And there's
God,
another
he's a
guy in there
huge
between the
guy.
counter.
These are also types of orcs that have been kind of blessed by Groomsh.
Who's the huge guy with the big face?
That's a good question.
We'll find out, I guess.
Maybe it's Bandal's uncle, Uncle Bell.
All right. Yeah. So.
Initiative time.
Yep. Roll initiative.
Initiative.
Let's go Harmony.
9. That's not a good start.
999.
Come on.
Schlecht. Sehr schlecht.
Two.
Yeah.
Roll a 2.
Oh, dice maiden.
No, dice maiden. Oh, fuck.
18.
Okay, it's gonna go first.
Yeah.
Yes. Menschmeier.
All
Kick his
right.
ass, Seabass.
Wait. Greg, why'd you roll initiative?
But it was a 1v1.
What are you doing?
Because I wanted in on it.
6.
Alrighty.
So he roars and charges at you. And he's gonna take a big ol' swing at you. 2 swings
What
at
kind
you
of
with his.
weapon does he have?
He's got a great sword.
Alright. That's a
He's
miss.
gonna use a precision.
Wait, I want to repos him.
Well, he's using his own dice though.
The agents can do this
He has
stupid
battle
Rico
master
thing.
maneuvers as well.
Yep.
What the fuck? Okay, roll that then and see, because I may still be able to block it with defensive duelist.
So he gets to add a. He's trying to trip you, so he gets to add a 1d8 to it, right?
No, it's that's precision attack.
Oh,
If
that's
you
just
want
to
to
the.
up
Oh, come
trigger
on.
up.
Yeah, no, okay. He's gonna do precision attack then.
He has to do precision
Let's
attack.
see if he hits it or not. Oh, 23?
23, yeah, that will hit me.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
He's also having battle master maneuvers.
Yeah.
But okay.
Did the riposte fail?
No, because Riposte needs to miss and he did the precision attack, so it hits now because he added an extra
Oh,
1d8.
sorry, wrong thing. I rolled the wrong. I rolled
Okay.
this bite instead. So this is you take 7 damage from the sword, and then he makes a bite
Okay.
attack.
That's 91.
Ooh, that's a 24 as a hit.
That's a hit, yeah.
And then you take another 6 damage.
Okay, that's alright.
It's
What
not
is your
I'm at
AC?
85.
bad.
Now it's my
Is it,
turn.
is it 18 AC that you have?
I have 19,
Okay.
so I will attack him.
All right.
That's a hit or a miss?
That's a miss.
Yeah. Second attack. That's a hit though.
That's a hit for sure.
And I'm going to try to trip him.
Ooh, me good.
So he takes 13 damage for a start. And he needs
gotta-
to make a D17 strength saving throw.
Ooh, and he's prone.
He fails. Okay, now my third attack with advantage.
Teabag him.
26, that's a hit.
Combat teabag.
And I'm
Combat
going to
teabag.
and I'm going to do a menacing attack on him. So he takes another 18 damage. And he
Okay.
needs to make now a D17 wisdom saving throw.
He is immune to fear.
Okay. That was my and I'm going to use my bonus action. Wait, I'm going to use my action switch to attack him now 3 more times with advantage.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
I have action search and I haven't used it.
He's out of
God
control.
damn.
Yeah. So that's another 26. So let's see, 1d4 plus 8. And
That's
I'm going to try to disarm him because why not?
All right.
He takes that's 11 damage. And he needs to make now this 17 strength saving throw or drop his greatsword.
Oops.
He
That's not
fails,
the right. I
I
didn't
assume.
roll the right thing. What's fine? Yeah, I guess he fails. I can just add the strength to it. Yeah, so that's a 6.
So he fails.
Yeah, he
So I
drops it.
have 2 more attacks. 2d20 plus 28, that's another hit.
Jeez
8
Louise.
damage, and I have 1 more. That's a dirty 20 hit.
Yeah.
And let's see. I want to see what kind of other stupid maneuvers can I do to him. I have him disarmed.
In one
So he's
turn.
let's see. Pushing attack, menacing attack. I'm just gonna do another menacing just for the damage, even if he's immune to fear. So he takes another 11 damage, and I'm going to use my bonus action to attack with the offhand.
Sake.
So 24. So another 7 damage.
Okay, he is bloodied.
That's a lot of damage.
Alright, he's gonna pick up
should
his weapon
play
with his free object interaction, and then he's gonna stand up.
Wait,
half
isn't
his
it not an action to pick it up?
No, it's not. I looked it up. I don't know. It doesn't really make any sense at all. But
Because in Baldur's Gate 3 there's an action to pick it
yeah,
up.
well, we're not fucking playing Baldur's Gate 3. Learn 5e. Jesus. God.
Fuck
And
you.
it's also not an action because I played it just yesterday. I picked up 4 javelins in a turn, so it's not.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I only did 68 damage to him.
I only did 68. That's so disappointing. You're just
Yeah.
you're just not a very good character.
Yeah.
I mean, Varys was
to be
doing that
honest,
with
I've
1
done,
hit
like,
earlier.
Almost that much in a single shot.
Yeah, seriously.
How many actions took you to do that is embarrassing.
22.
Defensive duelist, and it misses.
Defensive duelist. 20. Ooh.
Oh.
That'll do.
That's a crit.
Wah, 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 wah.
And he'll use another one of his dice. He's gonna do a
Okay.
tripping attack.
Okay, so I'm now at 60 hit points.
So then you take another 8 from the superiority and you're prone. Well, I guess
need to
I
make a
guess you need to
save.
make a save first, yeah.
So I make it's another 8 damage, so now it's 52. And I need to make the save. It's I think it's strength. 14?
Pass.
Nice.
All right, it's your
No.
turn.
So I will use my association of standing and
Oh,
strength 14.
oh, sorry. How many times did you hit him last? Well, actually, so he gets a free hit. I forgot he can use a reaction to hit.
So it's an attack. He hits, so he needs to make an attack.
In
then with his
response to being
reaction.
hit by an attack, he makes an attack with with advantage
Yeah.
against you as a reaction.
So I have him roll that.
19?
19, that's a hit.
Okay. I forgot he can.
Well,
do that.
no.
14.
Can you do defensive duels on your?
I used my reaction already.
Yeah,
but-
But,
but-
wait,
He had
that
already
wasn't
used,
my-
he had already used his.
no,
but-
but that was
but
the previous time. So I would still have it or not.
No, it's you get it back on the start of
Anyways.
your turn.
Anyways, doesn't matter. Okay, so now it's my
Okay.
turn. So I will get up. I'm going to use my bonus action to use
I
the
don't
boon
think
of
you even
recovery.
got knocked prone, did you?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did
you
not.
didn't.
Yes, I was standing. Okay, so I'm going to use my bonus action to heal up. So I will regain another 49 hit points.
Fuck's sake,
49?
man.
Yeah, I get 50% of my HP and I have 98 max.
What, with second wind?
No, boon
Oh,
of
okay.
recovery from the
Boon.
Thin
Oh,
Man.
okay. Gonna take
You
the
gave it
easy
to him,
way.
man.
I know. I just
Yeah.
thought I thought he was using. I didn't. I
So
don't remember
I am
making it a
now-
bonus action. Is all. I guess it is a
So I'm
bonus
in-
action.
Yes, it's a bonus
I
action.
couldn't
Right, I'm
remember.
going to
I thought he was second
No,
winding.
so I'm going to attack him.
Mm-hmm.
Did 20 plus 11.
That's a
25.
hit.
And I'm going to try to trip him again. So he takes another 17 damage.
Hey, well, that's a waste of a crit.
It
You
is
only
a
get so
waste.
many of those.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use my second attack to continue hitting him, because why not?
Yeah.
Come on, Dice Maiden. Yeah, I assume that's a miss.
That is a miss.
That dog won't hunt.
That's a hit, though.
No, won't hunt. All right.
And I'm going to try to trip him again.
He's gonna use his reaction to hit you.
And by the way, try to strip him first. So he takes another. So the 21, that's a miss. If I use my defense duelist now, that's a miss.
Okay.
And
If he's prone, is his reaction disadvantage though?
No.
Oh, okay.
but okay, he takes another 15 damage and he needs to make another saving throw to get knocked prone.
Ooh, and he wasn't
He-
prone.
He is prone, isn't
No, he's
he?
not. He rolled a nat 20.
No, that wasn't the pre. I did it again.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to roll on that then.
Yeah, roll that
Okay.
one. But yeah,
Can I read insight into these guys that they're actually going to honor this 1v1?
That's a
Okay, 17
so he
passes
still failed,
anyways.
Yeah.
so he took
14.
Yeah, I saw.
another 32 damage. How is he looking?
He's bloodied still.
How much HP does?
He's either bloodied or not bloodied. That's all you get. And you're
Yeah,
not supposed
okay,
to get
yeah.
that.
Okay, that's okay. So now it's his turn, I guess.
You're gonna roll your you can't tell. They're inscrutable. Or maybe you're just bad at reading orcish emotion.
Okay. That's a miss.
Ooh, he's gonna do it again.
How many of these does he have?
No, okay, he misses.
16. Okay, now it's my turn again. I'm going to attack him. 11. That's it.
That's a hit.
And I'm going to try to trip him again. He takes another 17 damage.
He's dead.
Damn.
Nice.
Bonk.
Nice. I double
Lop his head off
with a dagger.
with a dagger. Yep. ISIS style.
You really like stab
I
him,
feel
stab
like
him
it's
in the
not as
neck
quick as
and
the
like
thing.
have him like guide him down. And I'm just going to look at these other two and see how do they react now that they 1v1 that bastard.
They seem impressed, and the one on the left says, "Fine, we leave. Give us a minute to take things."
Bear is going to interject and say, "You can take the kids and rations and any supplies you need to survive, and that's it."
We take some of the plunder. Yeah?
You take none of the plunder.
No, you lost. Get out of there.
You lost, and you will accept your lives as a gift from us.
Now pray to Corella, we're not going to fuck you up as well. Now get the fuck out of
Give me an
here.
intimidation with advantage, Kilo.
Who?
Kilo,
Me?
obviously. 'Cause
Okay.
I said Kilo.
Yeah.
I think his minimum roll on intimidation is 25. Like,
Yeah.
Just broken. Absolutely broken.
Is it plus 12? I think it's, or is it, I thought it was plus 12. So.
and he can't roll less than 10. So
Yeah, so
yeah,
it's,
Intimidation,
it's a very good chance they're going to succeed.
Let's see. We get a 28.
All right. He says, "Okay, we take food and go."
Yeah.
Get to,
I like
You
how he has
lost.
the exact same voice as the Giants.
They all have the same voice.
they are the chunky boys.
All right, so they go inside, and you hear them rooting around in there, and presumably explaining the situation.
I want to loot like this tunnel that killed. Does he have anything interesting on him?
No, he's got like a breastplate that looks like it's been stretched to fit. You know?
Okay. Does the
And-
great sword look
Breastplate
interesting
stretcher?
or?
No, it's just a regular greatsword.
this poor orc kid just got like sprayed with.
Yeah,
guy's
with like yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
But at least he saw an epic duel in front of you. He had like the best seat in the house.
Now he's gonna chase you down. You're gonna spend the rest of your life, running from him.
Yeah.
All right, so after about like 10 minutes, the orcs. Oh God!
Yeah.
They all start coming out with
So
I'd like to have a look to see if they're actually taking only food and stuff and not taking the booty.
As they're filing past as well, so Vera's going to like kind of casually address one of the ones who like one of the not demon ones, like one of the guys who she saw in there, and she's going to be like you guys made sure to take some of the silver and gold, right? Like so you can find your way.
I see what you did there.
Do you speak
We,
orc?
we told your leaders to make sure you take some things that
do
you
you
can.
speak orc?
Oh, did you not understand me?
I don't know. Do you speak orc?
No, I'm speaking common. when I
Okay,
say
yeah,
that.
he doesn't understand you.
Okay, then I'll call Thane over and I'll tell Sam like can you make sure that they're taking some of the gold so that they can start themselves off well.
I will translate.
So what are you saying to them?
Exactly what Bear just said.
He's asking if they
essentially,
took the gold.
what if they took something with them to make sure they can survive?
We take food.
Good.
Very good.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Are we laying
they
it
all
back?
pile past you. They've like every other one of them's got like a box in their hands.
Nice.
Boom, 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 boom,
Love it.
boom, boom, boom.
Did we get any sense of this dude with the big head as he went past? Is he just a normal orc or?
Which dude? He's got like he's just a normal orc. He's fat, big old fat. He's got glasses and a top knot.
Oh, okay.
Got glasses.
Huh. Poindex dork.
All right, so eventually they're all
Look at this
gone.
fucking orc.
Well, let's drag out the loot,
Trying to turn off
boys.
the fog of war.
Let's drag out that loot. Oh,
Yeah,
there's
let's
targets in
loot
there.
that
Nice.
bitch.
Yeah, let's.
All right, let me get an investigation for the loots.
I will cast. Can we do the same thing now, Varius? Can you cast guidance on me so that I get the maximum bonus?
I will
Varys?
cast guidance on you.
And I'm going to use borrowed knowledge investigation. I get a 25.
Yeah, you feel
Enthusiastic.
confident that
I
you
cast
found
guidance.
all of the loot.
There's a
So-
toilet.
Yeah, there's a toilet.
toilet.
You know. So let's see. On the desk here, it looks like it's just a bunch of like accounting of all of the loot and their ins and outs and whatnot. Whoever with the orc in charge, presumably the guy with the glasses, seemed to have a real passion for accounting and bookkeeping.
Mhm.
There's a bunch of books behind him, all in Orcish. Nothing
Yeah.
interesting, just like storybooks.
We should take them.
There's
in your inventory.
like a fully stocked kitchen. Orcs like to eat good. Most of the back
Don't you
room
call them
here
bad?
has been cleared out, but there's some like vegetables and stuff that they didn't end up taking. Some fish.
Mhm.
There's a few nice bottles of wine. They got some weapons here. There's a +1 great axe.
Oh,
Another one for Bandag.
Huh?
Another one for Bandag.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes. There is a
Rest
there's a bunch more books back here, all in Orcish
Yeah.
again.
Mhm.
Cool.
And then you find like a false panel underneath the bear rug in there with a lockbox with 300 gold, 300 silver, and 150 copper.
Nice.
Silver. 150 copper.
What is that map of on the table?
That's a map of the local area, the
Okay.
Sword Coast, basically.
Awesome. How many books would you say there are in there?
There's probably about 20, 25 books.
But
Just
20 or
various
25.
Orcish literature.
We call it 23.
23 Orcish literature.
They have that.
23 Orcish books.
Apparently, yeah. It's all written in Orc. Who knows what it is? But yeah, these are
And-
written in Orc.
Is the food like fresh food or rations?
Everything they've left is fresh food.
Okay, so we can just like take that with us to have for the next couple days.
Yeah,
then, I
for a
guess.
couple days.
And I want to drink their wine as opposed to
Yeah,
be
how many
beating the
wine?
crap out of that thing.
The wine's pretty
What's the
good.
wine?
It's
How many?
definitely not like Orcish wine. The labels have been peeled off, so you can't tell what it is. But
How
it
many?
tastes.
How many bottles?
There's 5.
5 wine.
We also need to make sure we get the eggs from the top of that tree.
Yeah.
Yes. 3 pigeon eggs. Good job.
Okay. And then any other weapons that up there?
There's a
at
bunch
all?
of like just like regular weapons, you know.
Okay.
Like there's like 5 or 6 more axes, you know. You got a couple maces there, swords. But
5 axes, say 3 maces, 3 swords.
if you want them, not a
Yeah.
lot of resale value.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And there's
I'm
We
honestly
can take them in night. We can dump them in Nightstone.
Yeah, like just it's better to have weapons than not have weapons.
True,
You know?
true,
Yeah, let's
true,
dump them in Nightstone.
True.
And we
true.
give it. And
I
Bandag
guess
can have
I
2
mean
plus
so
1 great
plus
axes.
the stuff out here.
Uh-huh.
There'd be another like 7 great axes between the dead orcs here, 8 maybe. So
yeah, 'cause
Also,
then you have them.
I have a question, Aka.
yeah.
I'd like to appraise this +1 great axe because Bandag's going to have. I don't know if Bandag should have 2 +1 great axes because you're not be able to use them, but at the same
You
time,
want to do what with the
No,
orc?
we can't trust them with 2 of them.
Yeah.
He wants to
want to
appraise
appraise it. Like, see if it's actually worth. If it's worth quite a bit, then we could try selling it. Otherwise, just dump it in Nightstone or
I'd have
whatever.
to look up the prices, but it'd be just whatever I told you before for stuff like that. You get half of
Awesome.
whatever it's worth.
Yeah, but like I want to
I
appraise
have
it.
to, yeah, I have to look it up. I'll do it later. I'll make a note of it.
It's also the sort of thing that I'd be happy to like have, like our captain of the guard have a great axe.
Yeah.
Just like a power
Yeah, we can
trip.
also give it to Evander, perhaps.
Any other things in there like tools or
Well, and also,
Yeah, there's a couple
On-
shovels
on
and,
the-
and various like hammers and axes that they like wood cutting stuff,
Yeah.
but
okay, but that's not anything worth of note to take.
no, yeah.
they've not made any notes on the map as to.
Oh, there's a couple spots marked that they've like,
Um,
you know, just like
they can still try to
X's.
do a treasure hunt.
Yeah, well, it's there's no like treasure marks, but they've like somebody's like drawn in like a very careful hand, like the you know, there's like, oh, a sloop, blah blah blah
Nice.
date. Looks like they've done about like 15 something raids.
Awesome.
And we don't see any.
I'm gonna
any
bring
other,
actually
like-
I am actually gonna bring the tools and like the axe and stuff like that, but I'm just gonna put them on the boat in case we ever need to, like careen and
Okay, what were you
and do
saying,
repairs.
Steve?
Oh, nothing. I was going to ask if we had found any like trapdoors or something. To
You
lower
found that
areas.
false panel under the bear rug.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Nice. We got a bit of cash. Which is true.
Yeah.
Like 120, like that's 450 gold and plus
Yeah.
150 copper. It's not too bad.
Not too bad at
Too
all.
shabby
And
at
how many
all.
does Hamid get an inspiration from getting a 1v1 versus a demon?
No,
Mhm.
unfortunately not.
Ah, god damn it.
Yeah, I guess so. Why not? Fuck it. Yeah,
It
everybody
was-
gets inspiration. No, just you. You can have inspiration for winning a duel.
Thank
I think I
you.
gave the other ones that.
Is there a time limit on the inspiration though?
I don't think
No,
so.
but you can only have one.
One
Okay.
at a time. It's not like in Baldur's Gate 2 where you can have 4.
Yeah, no, I just thought
Five.
like if we have a 3-day trip back, that maybe the inspiration's gone by the
Just
time we
goes
get
away,
back.
yeah. That's funny.
Like inspired as we set sail, and then we get there and you're all fucking moping again. Like,
Yeah.
All right. So I guess it takes the rest of the day, I suppose, to get all that stuff ferried over.
Yeah.
I guess there's
I
a
think
boat.
how many would-
It wouldn't be too hard, I suppose.
Yeah. I think Hamid would like to drink like a bit from the wine that we won.
Harmonial gets day drunk while the rest of the people do the labor.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's my time to be the alcoholic.
All right, you guys end up. I guess you take a rest on the boat and you sail back.
Fuel.
You arrive back on the 28th, about noonish. It's a pirate-free journey.
Love that.
Do you want to? Is there anything you want to do in Baldur's Gate, or do you want to sail onwards?
I say we go ahead and head on.
I say we fuck Baldur. Like Answer did. Spoilers.
What's the name of the dragon? That's
And Karak.
no. The
Ansur
one-
is from the game.
Yeah. Go find that one. Recruit him into our dragon army.
Yeah. Got to befriend all of the possible dragons that you meet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so sailing onward then.
I guess so.
Sure.
I mean,
Show-
that's still not enough to pay this gnome guy for the scrolls, so it's not a point to stop.
All right. Let's see, how long does it take you? I mean, yeah, I guess you don't even need to stop. You have like all the supplies that you need. Yeah, it takes 3 days, 3.5 days before you get to El Terrell. And then from there, I guess you continue on to Scornable. That's another 2
Come on.
days.
Squad Uber.
5. Well, I guess you'd go past. Did you decide if you wanted to take which path you wanted to take? I guess they're all the same. But you want to have the boat for as long as possible, right?
I guess so.
Well,
I'm always pro mountains, personally.
it just,
but-
I mean, you're going to have to cross the mountains no matter what, right? It's just, do you want to leave your boat in Erebor or Scornable? Or, I mean, Berdusk or something.
Which has the best reputation? Like, which is the place that's
Well-
like less likely for a boat to be stolen?
Well, Erebor and Berdusk are very similar levels of city. Scornville's pretty good too. I mean, they're all nice. I mean, they're all pretty nice cities. But I mean, Burdusk is where the Harper lady's from.
Yeah, then let's
But
go there.
Erebor is where the army's meeting. So,
Well, let's go to Burdusk.
all right. So you sail all the way down to Burdusk. That's another.
She's
2
the
days.
head of all the Western Harpers, and she's from
Yep.
Burdusk.
Yep.
Okay. What a badass lady.
All right, so you guys get there on the 8th. Wait. The 8th. What day is this? Gotta pull up my calendar. We got ourselves a new month here. Hammer. Oh, okay.
Happy New Year, boys. And Vara.
Huh?
Happy New Year, because now we pass night, we pass December.
Yay.
Hey.
Yep. It's the new year. It's 1493.
Wow, So in game we've known each other what, like 6 months, 7 months at this
So you
point.
started in Kythorn, so yeah, 7 months now.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Very nice. Very nice. All right.
You know what this calls for?
What's that?
You know what we're celebrating with?
Mm.
I said in
Booze.
general.
So if it's cool with y'all, like sometime soon feels like an appropriate place to
Yeah, I was
stop.
gonna
and then I
stop
can-
here.
Hey,
Yeah, I think it's a good time to
I
stop.
can
So,
make sure my shit.
Yeah,
packs,
we'll
but-
let's see. I'm just gonna make a note. Start at Burdusk.
I'm glad we did that random side shit though.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
It
was
was-
very, very frustrated with the like, yeah, we need to deal with Thane. Thane,
Well-
let's like a sorry, Thane. That's-
I mean,
I mean,
Listen,
you know,
speaking of which, though, we do need to deal with Thane.
yeah. I mean, how many reward you on the demon, which is nice. We got
Yeah.
quite a bit of cash, which is
But
nice.
yeah, I think you're being a little bit too hard on her. I think you're maybe slightly misrepresenting her position.
Doesn't matter.
Whose position?
The Yartarian lady.
Oh,
Her problem was basically that like your city is like 50 people, and she was, But I think if you ended up talking to her, which maybe you should have. Although maybe not, depending on Vera was not in a happy mood. So
yeah. I understood that